Star City 5 is on orbit of the planet Cal, a big, huge, gargantuan ice planet floating in the void of space. In parallel orbit, Cal's moon, Vindoon, in sync with Star City 5, rotates around Cal. Cal is covered with ice, contains minerals. Ice means water, water means life. Life means civilization. Civilization often means war. 42nd Squad Omni Artery, the Killer Bee's hangar. We have 2 androids lying in their blank cycle in their chambers. Next to the Z, 1 man and a co-pilot starfighters, one belonging to Commander Vex and the other one to Zack. Carnage T9 and Slayer I-28 have discovered something within. Feelings, emotions, sentience even. Struggling with these new found depths of their minds, they're trying to make sense of the world around them. And the world isn't being very kind. They're being poked and prodded in all the wrong places by mechanics. It is uncomfortable. They've made to do hard choices over life and death of fellow living beings now that they are actually part of that category. Slayer and Carnage were reported to the Tech League as malfunctioning, and a chief operative from the Tech League, one very kind lady called Ingrid, took charge of the testing of these androids, and soon she discovered indeed there is something different about these androids.
I've just received a new mission. You have to let us with my fierce eyes glow.
No solar winds in my grotty office, I tell you, and I'm worried about Zack. Zack's not a bad person. Zack and I go way back.
I sense that your motives are good. These mechanical slaves you have, do they fight well?
Yeah, I don't understand it. They've gone completely mad. It's like some sort of revolution. And what is this? It hurts, it hurts, it hurts.
I mean,
droids, mate, droids don't feel pain. There's something drastically going wrong here.
Hello, my name is Marco Lawrence and this is Natural Pengu. Welcome all that have made it thus far. With me today I have the wonderful cast of the Free Zack campaign. Let's have some cameras on. Vanessa, how are you doing today?
I'm good, excited.
Brilliant, loved your greeting right there. It was beautiful. Everything was good today? Anything exciting happening on the Commander Vex front?
Well, I think Commander Vex is getting closer and closer to the enemy. I'm dying to see where this is going to take us. Will there be a soup stall along the way? Maybe that could be arranged.
I can look it up. I can go !soup.
Nothing yet?
No.
Okay.
I also have to say, for being an ace fighter pilot, poor Commander Vex hasn't done any flying so far.
Is that what she thinks or what she is? The ace.
That's what she thinks.
Okay, yeah.
But I as a player, I think she is.
Yeah, we'll see what the dice will.
The dice
think about the whole thing.
dice will tell all.
Yeah,
the dice
that's
will
the
tell
thing,
all.
right? That's the exciting thing.
I'll try and provide some soup and some piloting check for you today.
Thank you. I mean, anyone can have an off day. You know, just trying to protect poor Commander Vex's reputation here.
No, I trust in Commander Vex. Yeah.
On the ground, you find a toy airplane. You pick it up. Can you make a piloting check for me? All right. Yeah, paper airplane as well. Moving on. Valentin, how are you doing?
I am doing good. Yes. I have some great news.
Okay.
Maybe for some bad news.
Okay.
I have new dice.
Yeah, that annoys me.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I might roll better from now on. The red dice of doom are still here, encaged in their imprisonment, punishment, plastic thing. It's real plastic.
So when I
Real
tell you
fake plastic.
when I tell you what check to make, I will also tell you which dice.
Exactly. But I got these really nice dice sent to me by a lovely friend, and can't wait to use them.
Awesome.
I'm so jealous.
See how impressed they are. If you want to impress
Absolutely.
your friends, get heavy dice.
That satisfying thud. I mean, really, that is weight. Weight of glory.
Yeah, be ready to adjust your volumes when those dice are thrown. Yes, brilliant. So I'm hoping today will be one of those sessions where we actually throw some dice. You never know. we never know. We never know.
I'll make it happen.
Okay.
Can I search for something in this area? No. But maybe can I try to convince someone that I can search for?
It's very easy to convince people. You don't have to throw dice.
Yeah, okay.
Brilliant, Michaela. How are you
Yeah.
doing?
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's brilliant. I'm very excited for today.
you're ready for action.
Yes, so ready. I think Carnage is very excited to see if she can find more bobbleheads, and
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah, I see you brought true to the character Pen with you today.
Yes, I did. Actually, it is. I didn't even think about it. I did. So well planned. So this is what I'm going to do all night through. Just sit like that.
I love the level of dedication right
It's brilliant.
there. Okay, Joakim. How's it
Oh,
going
I'm
for you?
fine too. Absolutely. Looking forward to this. But whatever happens today, I have one separate special goal.
Okay.
I need a bigger gun.
Bigger.
Oh, my darling, a lot of people need a bigger gun. It's not just you.
Okay, this is
So I'm
going-
ready.
This is good. There's a lot of demands this session.
Yep.
We'll see if we can provide. Right. With us today also is the legendary NoctuaMik doing our moderation. Say hi to her, and once you've done that, and once we're done, go and check out her stream on Twitch.
Hi, Mickey.
Oh yes,
You can say hi to
Hello.
that was synchronized.
robots and the service commanders.
Yes, less of the service and more of the commander, please.
Ooh. So a little teaser for those dedicated to be with us already from the start. So we will provide some backstories.
Is that what we call the X chapters?
The X chapters. Or the blue chapters.
Ooh, the blue chapters.
Yes. Yes.
What does it look like when Lashuntan smiles?
Ah.
Is it the
Yes.
horns that giggle?
Okay, I think that we're ready. I think that everyone in here is ready. I think we should
Okay.
fire up a summary and have some music.
Yeah. Let's see if we hear the music.
Nope. Yes.
Oh yeah. There it is. So far in the Free Zack campaign, the androids Carnage T9 and Slayer I-28 have found themselves with feelings, conscious, sentience, and with that comes a lot of problems. There was a mission that had to be executed where android-like specific success was not achieved. That put the eyes of the Tech League on our wonderful androids, especially one Ingrid Tibbet, the android psychologist, that found the peculiar traits with these particular androids fascinating and ran some arduous tests with our poor androids, now with sentience. But during those tests, the whole station of Star City 5 blacked out, and somehow androids all over the station started having similar feelings and self-awareness. And some of them rose up against their previous masters, and everything has changed. The Tech League told our androids of a terrorist attack connected to this blackout and gave them a wipeout mission to go and destroy all the perpetrators at a particular address at the first zone of Star City 5. They accepted grudgingly the mission and went towards their objective. In the meantime, Sephiroth and Commander Vex were at a party of a local Miracast celebrity, Elara. At the party, they met with the notorious Basst of the service that told them the news that Zack from Commander Vex's squadron had gone missing, that Ferris Onion, the first ever intern at the Tech League, had also gone missing, and with them access codes to 250 mining bots on their way to the mining planet Cal. Foul play is suspected. Politics is involved, and this incident might even lead to war. Basst gave our duo the mission to find out what is going on. They accepted the mission and joined the party, but at the party, the blackout happened as well, and the service droids at the party began revolting. General pandemonium ensued, during which Sephiroth and Commander Vex were hijacked and put into a trunk of a car, or a bullet even, being paralyzed by some weird substance sprayed into their veins. After the bullet ride, they found themselves in a mysterious apartment, paralyzed and posed in threatening poses, holding guns at windows, pointing to the streets outside. And the poor Ferris Onion's body was also posed on the ground, pretending to be a terrorist in this apartment. Carnage and Slayer arrived to the apartment only to find Commander Vex and Sephiroth paralyzed. After some awkward moments, our companions, united feeling, came back to the limbs, and a gang member from the Blue Dragons appeared, trying to set up the final tweaks into the scene to make it look like a terrorist cell, and then eliminate everyone in the room. But kill switch for the androids did not work, and then a chase ensued to the slum district of the Ramble, where our heroes caught up with Bolt, Hurricane, and Plug that he was holding, that he had stolen from this apartment that turned out to be Zack's apartment.
Yes.
And then our heroes caught up with Bolt Hurricane, who is now passed out.
I'm dragging him still.
You're dragging him. But the bag containing Zack's plug was stolen by another member of the Blue Dragons gang, that then disappeared into the Cataclysm Market. In that market, our heroes tried to find where the Blue Dragons gang's hideout was, and received the news that they are hiding at a place called the Dream Theater. And this is where our crew is headed now. That was a lengthy summary.
A little unsure exactly what the mission is that Commander Vex and Sephiro have.
To prevent this incident between the Lashuntan and the humans, there was some proof provided by Basst in photographic form where you saw Zach and Ferris having an intimate relationship at a place called Backwater Salon. There are implications that even you, Commander Vex, and Sephiro Mononashi are connected to these people accused of terrorist acts and stealing highly sensitive access codes because of your close relationship with Zach. Also, your androids have become strange. All these elements combined made Basst, the agent of the service, suspicious of how involved you are or not in this matter.
Commander Vex isn't having intimate relations with anyone, I don't think, in this game, unfortunately. It hasn't come to light so far.
I will look into that as well.
Why should Zach be the only one?
Yes. Okay. So, Slayer, you are dragging poor Beat Hurricane,
Yes.
who is unconscious. You are walking the streets of the Cataclysm Market towards the northeastern corner of the market. And what you hear is a building called the Dream Theater, and that is, according to what you've learned, the hideout of the gang Blue Dragons. So, what would you like to do?
We're all together now, right? Have we arrived to the Dream Theater, or we're on our way?
You're on our way. You're not there yet. So,
I wouldn't mind passing to the Teeth on the way.
Yeah.
to the teeth.
To the Teeth. I heard it's a very good shop for equipment that we might need.
So you made some checking on your on your systems, and let's just see where to the teeth is. What does the rest of the party think of that plan of action?
Do you normally let your slaves buy weaponry themselves?
Well, first of all, they're not slaves. Secondly, they are highly intelligent, highly equipped, masters of destruction, warfare, and weaponry. If they have calculated with their circuitry systems that they need re-weaponing or improving their arsenal, I am going to give them carte blanche, totally.
What is it that you will give them?
They can go and get more weapons.
And you will give them the weapons that they need?
No, that means I'm not going to stop them going to rearm at the arsenal or the weaponry store.
I think I understand.
You don't use weapons much, you Lashuntas?
Yes. Just... we do not speak so much about it.
Yeah. I realise with my mouth flabbing, you think I speak too much.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad we got that sorted out and cleared up. Right.
So, on your way towards the northeastern corner of the Cataclysm Market, you pass a crossroad where your GPS system, you're kind of very close to the middle of the market now, and right there, the central square, your GPS system tells you to turn towards the east instead of northeast, and then you find yourself in front of this store. It has a big sign called that says "To the Teeth." All the letters have been hand painted with different colors, very cheerful colors. There's pretty much all the colors of the rainbow in the text. You have very nice curtains in the shop windows. There's fake flowers, plastic flowers surrounding the gear that the store sells, weapons of all kinds, some in better shape than others. But all around you have this very, very kind of cheerful, cute atmosphere. You almost expect to see unicorns jumping out at any time, but none of them yet. Just lots of guns and pistols and batons, surrounded by very cheerful things. What do you want to do?
Oh, I think we should go in.
Definitely, it's
Yes.
paradise. Can somebody take care of Mr. Hurricane here, please, while we go in, unless you want to join us in there?
Yeah, no problem. I can keep an eye on him. Got my laser pistol.
I flop him over.
I shall walk with your slaves and see what they buy.
Right.
He's going to pay for it, isn't he?
You're
I'm,
just-
It's got the
I'm casually resting my foot on the caved-in chest, rib cage
Hurricane.
of Hurricane. But
Okay.
Open the. It's like a door. It's a shop or a store.
Yeah.
So open the door. Go in.
There's this cheerful pling pling
Ding
I
dong.
follow
Yeah,
them.
that is heard.
Yeah. No unicorns popping up.
No unicorns, no.
Unicorns. All right.
So you
Scanning
see,
the place. Yes,
yeah,
sorry.
you see this kind of counter, this glass counter. It has a glass top and a glass side towards you, so you can see all kinds of pistols and rifles and small arms and bigger arms arrayed there, ammunition. Yeah,
Is there a shopkeeper or?
you don't see anyone yet.
Maybe it's short. Well, I should have quite a good knowledge in weaponry since I am a killer. So I start looking to see if I can see any medium heavy weapons. Laser style.
A laser style medium heavy weapons.
Yes. And also grenades if I can see some laying around there.
Okay. So you approach the counter, and you hear this voice. Hello.
Told you it was short.
Hello.
Hello. What can I help you with?
Can we see him?
You see this kind of a reddish hair poking out from behind the counter. It has this kind of middle parting, and you see that there's this kind of hair has been tied with some ribbons on both sides. You see freckles on her face. It's hard to tell how young or old she is.
Cute.
Interesting. Hi. I'd like to purchase some weaponry, please.
Me too.
Well, you come to the right place.
Oh, I can see that.
To the teeth. And she gives you this big grin, showing all her teeth.
Okay. Are they sharp?
No.
Maybe you can help us. I'd like to have something medium weight, lasery, medium distance shooting laser rifle pistol thing.
Ah, a very specific request.
Very specific.
Yes, an android of taste, I see. Would you mind giving me an approximate budget?
Unlimited.
Do we have any cash?
I don't know. Are you
Okay.
talking to the game master?
very happy with the character there, Game Master.
Sorry. Do we have any cash?
I certainly hope so.
Oh, sure.
Yes. Does your character sheet say anything?
It says.
Oh yeah, it should do, shouldn't it?
Maybe it says. No,
Where?
you don't.
You could say.
Where does that say? Inventory.
I can't find cash actually.
No.
Nope.
You don't have any.
I
it doesn't
don't
look
know.
like
Why would a
Where
why
was
would
it?
a why would
No, I
a
would do Android.
an android have cash?
But doesn't matter.
Okay.
Budget.
We will haggle.
Yeah, but
Maybe Hurricane's got some money. Pins.
we sort it out. Let's see what we want first.
And then she looks at you two, and then she looks at this very finely dressed gentleman behind you. Hello, welcome to my shop.
Be greeted with honor, my friend.
Yes, with honor, I feel greeted, and hopefully you feel that too. And she gives you a grin.
Yes.
Yes.
So what about my gun then?
Your gun. Laser.
Laser?
Medium, you say?
Medium?
Two-handed, one-handed, what?
One-handed?
One-handed medium. Laser? Let's just see. Laser rifle, perhaps?
Okay.
Of the azimuth type?
Oh, that sounds fantastic. Do you also have grenades?
Grenades, yes, yes. What are you looking for?
Well, a mixed bag of maybe 5 gas and 5 explosive ones.
5 gas and 5 explosive ones. Let's see. Yes. Yeah. We can provide, but
You must earn a really high salary working as slaves for the humans.
Well, I work for the Tech League. They got cash.
And I think it's customary in Android customs that guests always provide for the androids
Oh, they mean the cash
the pins.
pins.
I am Lashuntan. I am, however, not stupid. We are far more developed than those who invented and gave you birth.
I don't understand.
Me neither.
should I come back in a moment?
No, I'd like to have
Would you
the-
like to discuss something?
Now, I'd like that equipment. How much would it be, please?
What did you say? You said the rifle. That will be 425 pins.
I'm sure that Tech League have an account here.
The Tech League.
How about
You can put it on
Ingrid?
Tech League under the name of Ingrid Tibbet.
And she just one moment, please.
Yes.
And she goes into the back room.
Wait, where
And
did you go?
she's gone for a while.
I take up my info stick. I want to see if I have access to my accounts still, considering what just happened.
You too.
Okay, approximately how much do I have? Pretty much.
Lots.
Okay. Yeah,
This is nice.
it's a good thing. But the androids don't
Yeah,
know.
we like
so
that.
that's good.
Like children and
And then
I
she
put my
comes
info
back.
stick back.
She comes back and you said Ingrid?
Ingrid.
yes.
Ingrid Tibbet.
She.
I don't get any results on that.
What?
We
We do not have the time, but I have the pins. Take what you need and we leave.
Yes, I want something too.
And what would you like?
Do you have a bobblehead?
A bobblehead? No, that would be unfortunately out of our range. A bobblehead.
I can take a gun.
You can take a gun. Okay, well that's very nice. Well, what kind of a gun would you like to have?
Well, I have a big cannon, so I think something smaller.
Okay, a smaller.
A handheld gun. A
Okay.
one-hand gun.
How about a pistol?
Oh, yes, a pistol sounds nice.
A laser as well? Or
Laser?
This you have inherited from humans. You already have something good, and you buy more of everything small instead of improving what you already own. This is interesting to me.
Yes, what he said. Pistol, yes, a laser pistol.
Yeah.
Of the azimuth kind as well?
Yes, please.
Okay, very well. Yes. Okay, anything else?
Do you have a knife?
A knife. I can provide you one, yes.
I would like a knife.
Normal tactical knife.
Tactical.
Tactical knife. Very well. And then she takes out this kind of a small, surprisingly kind of physical calculator with real buttons and stuff like that. And she's kind of putting some figures in. Anything else, or are we ready to make the transfer? And she looks hopefully towards this fine dressed Lashunta gentleman.
I pick up the semi-auto pistol, the tactical one that I grabbed from the thug before, and I put it on the counter. What can be done to improve this weapon?
I see you've had some closer encounters with some fine gentlemen in our area.
Did you sell this gun?
And she picks it up and looks around a little bit. It is hard to say. The serial numbers have been erased.
But you know who use these kinds of weapons?
I recognize the handiwork, yes.
Is it dangerous to carry around?
If I were you, I would. Oh, your R's, they're so wonderful. They're really catchy. If I were you, I wouldn't flash it around.
Thank you very much. I shall pay.
And then she kind of, with one finger, kind of pushes the pistol towards you.
I take the pistol up and I holster it.
Okay, so we had laser azimuth rifle.
Yes.
Laser azimuth pistol. Frag grenades.
Perfect.
How many? 5?
5, please.
And
5 explosives.
Smoke grenades.
Yes.
Yes, 5 of them. Anything else for you
There
today?
was a knife as well.
And a tactical knife. My memory. Isn't what it used to be. And that altogether will be 1,500 pins.
Yep.
1,200, and I will set you up with a trading deal on Vindoon.
Okay.
Very well.
How do we do this practically?
I bring up my info stick. The pins comes from here. And I grasp for something in my backpack. I imagine that my character tends to carry stones or some small symbols or carvings that is traditional Lashunta when he needs to be more exotic than he is. So I pick up a small little carved figurine and I put it on the desk. And this will get you what you need when you want to trade with Vindoon.
Okay. So she stands on her tiptoes behind the desk and is kind of really kind of cranes her neck close to that little figurine and looks at it from every side and then slowly reaches out and touches it and lifts it up to the light. What is it? What does it look like?
It looks like some kind of it reminds you of a polar bear, but it's different in the shape. It really doesn't look like a normal animal, but a bit something a little bit twisted.
Okay,
magical.
okay. So she looks at it, this kind of bear-like figure, and then she makes a decision, and it's a pin, right?
Yeah.
And she just kind of puts it on her shirt, and then gives you that smile again. How does this work?
I honor you for honoring me.
And she nods her head a little bit on this kind of unsure bow. Thank you. So this one is the deal?
Yes.
Good. Very good. And
I bring up my info stick to pay.
she takes her info stick and connects it to her calculator a little bit, and then presses some buttons, and then asks you to press one of the buttons in the calculator. It is colored pink.
I press the pink button.
You press the pink button, and then she kind of gets the thing and then puts it back on the table and smiles at you. Thank you very much. The transaction complete. And then she disappears into the back, and you hear some rummaging happening there, and then she comes with this big, massive pile of weapons. You have the rifle, you have the pistol, you have the knife, you have the grenades, and she can again kind of stands on her tiptoes and kind of lets it roll on the counter, and the glass rattles, and you're a little bit scared that it's going to break, but it doesn't. And you have all that weaponry in front of you.
Pick it up. Oh, that feels nice.
On the street, at the same time, anything you want to do, Commander?
No, the body's been groaning and moaning a bit, but still tied up, still immobilized.
Yes.
I've got my steel toe-capped, standard issue military grade grav boots on, resting my foot on his chest.
There's this little boy that kind of runs past, chasing a ball, and then he notices you, and the ball kind of just disappears into the distance, and then he starts looking at the body and looking at you, and then he says, "Can you do that?"
Little boy, I can do anything I like.
And he yelps a little bit, and just runs off again. So, inside the shop, what do you want to do?
Well, take the equipment up and put it on myself, and then I'm ready.
That was nice. Shopping.
Very
Can we
nice.
do
I
some
like
more?
shopping.
We can go somewhere else. Buy
I'm happy
something,
now.
buy a new armor.
I think we should.
I
go.
hope when you aim for another head, you remember which hands put weapons in your hands.
Thank you, Mr. Lashuntan. Thank you.
We like you a lot.
This will save our lives.
And yours.
We will see.
Makes me a bit uncomfortable.
Leaving the shop.
You leave the shop, and you see outside Commander Vex with her foot on top of a beat hurricane.
All right, so
Yep.
you've got all kitted out.
Yes.
Good work.
So, where you want to go now?
Slayer,
Yes.
how'd you pay for it? How'd you pay for it?
Your friend Mr. Lashuntan paid for it.
Oh,
Can I hear what they're saying?
Make a perception check.
I don't know your name.
Exactly.
Sephiro.
Oh, his name is Sephora.
Sephiro Mononoshi.
16.
Yep,
Monarashi.
you can hear them.
Saffron Monarashi.
My name is Sephiro Mononashi, not Mr. Lashunta.
Not Mr. Bishop. Should have thought about it.
As I
to
assume
meet
that
you,
your
Sephiro.
name is not Mr. Steelface.
Correct. My name is Slayer. I-28.
Slayer? Is this some kind of game?
I'm starting to believe it, but no.
It is like we do. Sometimes we name things, persons, after what they do, how they do.
Well, there's a truth in that. My past is very connected to my name.
Well, Slayer I-28 is basically my co-pilot droid fighter issued to me, standard issue, weaponized, obedient, loyal, stealthy, I would say.
Very stealthy.
It's been a solid companion on many a mission. We're hoping to do a few
Many
more.
more.
So, you have built this to be an obeying slave for you.
Standard military grade issue. 42nd Space Force Squadron, Killer Bee standard issue. Absolutely. It's my co-pilot.
And what if your emergency device stops to function? Maybe the slave will be angry with you.
Look, one, they're not slaves, they're androids. Two, they don't have feelings. They are here to collaborate with me. I've got a job to do, a mission, especially now. We've got a situation on our hands. And I expect these two to step up. They've never failed me before, ever. And also, we've got to find Zach.
Yeah.
Because Carnage here is Zach's co-pilot, android, killer, fighter droid. Also, nice weapons, by the way.
Thank you.
It does sound like a slave to me. Someone who is forced to do the work of someone else without getting paid and without questioning. Not allowed to be open what they feel, what they want. They sound like a slave in Lashuntan.
Yeah, well, first time I've heard of androids feeling and worrying about things, but it's been a crazy, crazy couple of hours.
You just stated that they do not feel.
No, they don't. They kill. They respond. They fight. They fly. They go into rest and repair mode in their hangar. They're activated.
Let us walk.
I agree. Take Mr. the Slow Hurricane with me.
Beat Hurricane.
I walk with my bobblehead. I don't like what Captain Max said.
Beat Hurricane's augmented shiny legs are kind of dragging along in the metal, dirt-covered metal streets of the Cataclysm Market. And you make your way northeast. The journey there is uneventful. There's a few people that come past you, quite many actually, looking strangely at this security officer and a Lashuntan and a couple of mean-looking androids, one of them dragging along a member of the Blue Dragons, a gang, and they give you kind of wide berth, passing you on both sides of the street. And
Impressive.
then through the crowds at the end of the street, you see this tall building. It looks like a mixture of Oriental temple meets a Swedish wooden church meets a Art Deco theater. It has this kind of a bulging shape at the bottom, and then it kind of narrows down into this sharp rooftop at the top, and it has these kind of curved wings of a roof for the whole structure. There's this kind of long lip extruding from the front of the building, and in neon in the front you see "Find Your," and then you see a letter L. Like the dirt behind it, as the letter itself is missing, and then "uck" is written in the end of it. So you have your "Find Your uck" inside, where it is left for the imagination of the person passing by what you can find inside. So it has quite big front doors that seem to be closed. The neon lights are flickering on the text. It seems like they haven't been taken care of for a while. And behind the front doors and the glass windows, it's dark. So it seems empty and abandoned, the building. What do you want to do?
Is Mr. Hurricane conscious, or he's unconscious by now?
Unconscious.
Unconscious.
How is Mr. Hurricane dressed?
He has this vest having the glowing emblems of the Blue Dragons, and he also has this blue mohawk, leather jacket, and a dirty gray T-shirt underneath. Then also he has these kind of darker jeans he's wearing. So it's all kind of very tight fitting for him.
I think I am the only little drip of water on a very dry planet. Let me explain. You will undress this prisoner, and I will use the clothes for myself.
Oh, you like them?
No,
No.
I do not want to be seen.
Oh. That's good.
Yeah. Absolutely. Fantastic. Yep. That's a good idea.
Well, all right. So you're disguising yourself as a blue dragon,
Yes.
and me?
No.
But how are you going to cover the
Yeah.
10? Are you going to...
Don't you worry.
Okay, I don't worry.
Can you?
Sorry.
Will you undress him for me?
Sure. I can undress
Slayer,
him.
I-28. Execute. Instantly, please.
So you're now about
Eagle.
300 feet
Yeah,
away from the
exactly.
building, and you're on the main street towards it.
Bad timing. I'm looking for an alley.
Yes. So you easily find one. This is the Ramble, and it's a mixture of ramshackle buildings, and you can duck into an alley easily.
Okay. So I want to try to disguise myself in the
Okay.
clothes and see if I can somehow borrow the knife, cut the mohawk off, and kind of get that in there, hide my antennas as well as I can in the hair.
All right.
Cool.
All right. Okay.
Do you
So yes,
Can
Maybe
I?
we should kill him first?
No.
that calls for a check, definitely.
There is a disguise check.
Yes. So let's make a disguise
I have
check.
+9.
Ooh. Ooh, that's
So I
heavy.
just rolled an 11, but it's 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So
Those dice are working for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
so you managed to take on the clothes and everything. The hair is a little bit of a trickier one. What did you? What was your plan of how to attach the hair?
And I'm planning of
And the Lashuntan with a mohawk.
I was planning of cutting it off
Yeah. Okay. So
with a knife.
Yes, with the newly purchased knife, I presume the tactical knife. You managed to kind of shave Beat Hurricane's head, and you have now all that hair. It is actually very, very hard. Some kind of a substance has been used to make it stick up and stay together, so it comes off pretty much as a clump. So you got it sort of 5 pieces
I'm
of this kind of
quickly
hair.
browsing my inventory. Give me 1 second.
It's easier to cut the skin of a scalp.
Yeah, I should have done that.
I think we decided not to kill and mangle and mutilate this poor bold hurricane further, didn't we?
Yeah, but if we need to.
Didn't we want to keep him alive as some sort of bargaining
Yes,
power?
Yeah.
I take as small of a string as I can find, and I tie it.
So at
I
the
mean,
end-
I have hair already. I kind of try to tie it into the hair.
Okay. So-
I'm a very important Lashuntan.
Stop making fun of my cat. He's doing his best. He can.
at the alleyway,
so cute.
at the alleyway, you do find the kind of bits of string and things like that, old pieces of chewing gum, and those kinds of things. You rummage through the trash and you find what you need to put that mohawk on top of your head, and then sort of hide your
Antennas.
I was trying to not insult you.
I still have my turban, if that's helpful.
Do you want to propose?
Does that help you? Would you like my turban?
No.
No.
Well, that's a definite answer.
But
I'm using my telepathy and explains to Service Commander Vex that it seems like I have mastered the art of disguise a bit better than her so far. I try to say it in a friendly way.
okay. I'm
don't
considering
want
if that's friendly
You won't get it.
telepathy requires a check, but you managed to keep things cool between you two with that small rebuke. And your disguise is ready. At closer inspection, it is harder to buy, especially with a mohawk. But from a distance, you look like a streetwise, rough and tough member of the Blue
Purple
Dragons.
skin.
Is there like a big plastic bag, like a big trash bag, that we could just rip a hole for the head and the arms just pull over the the prisoner that we're carrying with us?
Okay, yeah, I'll make a little investigation check, see what you can find.
Oh, because he's naked.
23. It was a natural 20, by the way.
Yeah, you, with a natural 20, you do find a plastic bag. Congratulations.
It's the most important natural 20 I've ever rolled.
Oh my goodness, what color would you like it to be?
It is. It comes from a place which orders food from an old Chinese. It says traditional recipes only, and then there's kind of a dragon and spring rolls, and it's like a big commercial.
Okay.
bag.
Yes, okay.
It's white and red.
I can see that, yes. I think definitely you find exactly that one, yes.
Yeah. And is it perfect fit for him as well then?
It is a little baggy,
Yeah.
but beggars can't be choosers. It's okay. It's
Okay.
okay. It slides in nicely and keeps the awkward parts covered.
Now I will show you how Lashuntan infiltrate.
I do everything I can not to start laughing.
Yes.
May I recommend Slayer I-28 is a master of stealth.
I hide in open. I do not need stealth.
Impress
Slayer, can
me.
you make a bluff check? Just
Oh no, I can't bluff.
It's -1 on you as well.
Yeah,
isn't
it is.
Yeah.
It's one as well. 15.
15.
Yeah, I'm quite
You
good
managed to
laughing,
hold
but I
back that laughter.
Thank God.
Okay. Yes. So, disguise is in place. What do you do with Beat?
You can carry him again.
Oh yeah, I carry him.
Okay.
I'm starting enjoying it.
So you're this time lifting him
Yeah, I
up
put him over my shoulder.
with the Chinese or Oriental takeaway bag
Yes.
with spring rolls on
yeah,
it
Yeah,
and a dragon.
yeah. And I'm purposely waiting for the Mr. Lashuntan, to start
Sephiroth.
Sephiroth to make the first movie.
Okay.
Crew, is it wise to approach the Blue Dragon Den with a body on the back?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I think so.
Maybe
It's
they'll-
cover. It makes us a bargain point.
All right.
Does he have any tattoos on him? Is it like a dragon on his body too, or tattoos of dragons? Or
Yeah, he has
can
this kind of
see he is a clan
circling
member.
tail around
Okay.
his arm, and then quite a tacky dragon face in the back. It looks quite cheap, not with high taste.
But his friends would recognize him as a blue dragon.
Yeah, it seems like
Even
it
if
has
it's
something to
naked.
do with the name of the gang, as much as you
Okay.
can tell. There's a lot of that themed tattoos on his body.
Okay.
Covered in spring onion at the moment.
Well, Captain, I can leave him outside if you want, but we have to put him somewhere hidden.
Didn't you have any like sleep darts or something?
We will bring this prisoner.
Okay.
I am now a blue dragon,
Yes, you are.
and I have hired you as my killer slaves for a mission. We have found this poor soul like this on our mission, and we are bringing him back to help.
Good plan.
Right.
Do I have to roll bluff again, or?
No, I think
And what's my role in this scenario?
you said that with such conviction. So
You are the handler of the killer slaves.
All right. All right.
If this fails, we shoot.
you're still wearing your pantsuit, right?
Yes.
And the
My-
turban.
White pantsuit and turban.
Okay.
My sleek, non-soup stained evening party gear.
Mm-hmm.
Looking crystal good.
Okay.
Perfect for a battle.
I suggest we start walking to the Theater of Dreams.
So you emerge from the alleyway. It's quite a sight. The neon lights reflect from that white pantsuit and the plastic bag around this unconscious tattooed character.
Shaved.
But also now people see a member of the Blue Dragons, and their eyes are cast down, and they try not to stare at your direction.
It's working.
It's good. It's working. Good plan, Sephiroth.
Okay.
People
So
are backing away, mate.
So you're starting to walk towards the
Dream Theater, yes.
Dream Theater. Okay. So how do you approach?
I suggest I walk alone first. You walk as a group behind me.
Okay.
Okay. So Sephiro goes first. Then who goes then after?
I go after.
Yep. After that.
Me in the middle
Okay.
with Carnage as the massive doorstop at the back
Yeah.
with cannon
Oh yes.
and
And knife.
knife
And gun.
laser pistol. Yes.
And spear.
Do you have a spear?
All
I
right.
do, yeah.
Do you have these big doors in front of you with glass windows, and it looks dark inside? You haven't come all the way to the doors yet. What do you want to do?
You who claim to be master of the stealth. Do you want to find another entry point?
I will search. And I do.
Okay.
I walk around the area and see if I can find anything on the architecture of the building or something that can show there's something hidden.
So make a perception check for me.
Ooh, that's good. 23.
Okay. So
Yeah,
as
that's
you start
good.
kind of circling the building, you look at the front doors a little bit as well. You do actually see some security cameras on the front doors, kind of above, on both of the big doors that kind of open to make this great big entryway into the Dream Theater. You see also some electronics on the side of the door, some kind of a security system has been installed there. Then you start going to the right side of the building, and there you do see a side entrance as well.
I look for cameras or alarm systems there too.
There seems to be a camera installed on top of the side door also, but it looks old.
Okay. I go back and I inform you all about what I've seen. And my suggestion is definitely that the door to the right, it looks older, camera looks older. If there is one point that's not surveilled the same, it's that side. I think this first one could be even booby-trapped. The main entrance. But there's loads of control and checks on the main entrance.
I shall be walking in alone with this food bag, and you will take the other entrance.
The side entrance, you mean?
Yes.
Right, so you go around the front, main entrance.
Yes.
We sneak in at the back.
You have nothing to lose. You don't need a Lashuntan diplomat.
True.
Well, mate, I've never needed a Lashuntan diplomat, and after the last day we've had together, I'm thinking, yeah.
Might need the cash though. I didn't say that. Well, I did.
No disrespect intended. You've been fantastic. It's just that
I do not need words right now. I need to find the killer of Ferris.
But
Yes.
maybe one
I
of
shall
us
go
will
in
come
the
with
front.
you. It's a security measurement. I can go behind you if you want.
No, I shall take this one.
Oh. Don't look at me.
This one belongs to
Zach.
my security detail, no?
Slayer I-28 belongs to me, and Carnage T9 belongs to Zach. Carnage T9, Slayer I-28.
So, if there is no sack, you don't have an owner.
Zach's not really my owner. She's more of a team.
I will bring this one.
Carnage T9,
Yes.
it's all right by me.
Is this not the master of the stealth?
Yeah, I mean I've got Slayer I-28. I'm happy with Slayer, no problem, no worries.
I think that the master of the stealth should do the stealth.
So we
Yes.
stealth.
Yes, we'll do the
We go the
stealth.
side. Yes.
We'll sneak in at the back. Fine. I mean, Carnage is big. Hard to hide Carnage.
Yeah, she need both doors. Sorry.
Well,
Okay.
why do we have to go with him?
I don't know.
Carnage.
Yep.
Is this what you want me to call you?
Carnage is fine.
But what do you want? Can you have an own will of a name?
I don't know.
Do they have fantasy simulation?
No. They've got arsenal weaponry and circuit boards and microchips.
Carnage. You can call me Sephiroth.
Thank you.
Now you will walk with me.
Okay. I like him now. So friendly.
I start walking with confident steps, trying to pick up the body from the ground.
Yeah, okay, so how, you want to carry in on your shoulder?
I
and just
want
run
to try to, but probably it's not a job for me.
Okay,
I can
great.
carry him.
Okay,
So,
I'll let Carnage handle.
okay, Carnage will do it.
With my little finger.
Yeah. So, without any problems, you just kind of thump Beat Hurricane on your shoulder, and you start marching towards the front door. While you're doing that,
We go to the other door on the right side.
okay, okay. So, let's start with Sephiroth and Carnage. You walk into the front door, and you see the cameras. They don't move.
Do we know if they're functioning or not?
Make a perception check.
Okay. 12.
$17.
Okay, you don't see the cameras following you. There is no light on them. No small LED lamps that tell whether they're alive or not. But they look rather recently installed. There are some signs of other things having sat there before. These ones are a little bit slimmer than the things that have been there before. So,
I look up at them and then I just walk in with confident steps. Try to open the door.
okay.
I'm just following.
So you try and open the door. There are these knobs that you can turn on both doors, and as you turn them, they don't budge. And you see also there's this kind of control panel to the right,
I go over to the control
and
panel.
it seems
look
like
at-
it's an eye scanner.
Oh no. Do you think it's his eye?
Let us try.
No, just lift him off and open his eyelids.
Okay, so it's a little bit difficult to position him in front of that.
I try to help.
You hold the head, and then Sephiroth, you kind of pry open the eye and force it in front of the eye scanner.
Good knife, take it out.
There is this scan that goes, this kind of laser-like beam that kind of scans the eye up and down a couple of times, and then you hear this beep, and a green light appears on the scan, and you hear the click on the door.
Thanks to Hurricane.
Let us walk.
So you open the door, and it opens without any problems. There's a little bit of a sound that it makes. This sort of a squeaky sound, but nothing super much. And then you walk in and to the darkness. There is this small foyer that has this podium on the left side where some kind of receptionist possibly had stood at its heyday. And then there's another set of big doors leading into the theater proper, you presume at least. And those doors are closed at the moment. They have glass on them again, and behind that glass you see just darkness, or mainly you just see your own reflections from that glass. While you're at the foyer, we go to the side entrance. What do you want to do?
Well, are you ready, Commander? Let's go in.
Ready, Slayer? Nice to be you and me again.
Yep. Old times.
Old times. Pity we're not flying, mate.
Pardon?
Pity we're not flying.
Pity we're not flying. We like flying.
Yeah.
I like to sit outside the hull of the ship there. Watch the planets pass by. I feel the door. Is it the same kind of a knob or?
This one looks like a much more old school handle.
Okay. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right. I try to open the handle.
And you start turning the handle
Slowly,
down.
It's very stealthy.
Very, very stealthy.
Very stealthy.
Okay, make a stealth check for me.
I'd love to. 25.
25. So you manage without sound to turn the handle, but it seems to be locked.
Typical.
Does Slayer I-28 as a model stealth droid, does he have any sort of
Unlocking mechanism.
yes, unlocking mechanism or tool within embedded in his kit, in his body?
Is
we
there a
could
computer
use?
terminal or something close by there which
Yes,
you
there's
can manipulate the lock with maybe?
Yeah, there's a computer terminal there. It seems to have some kind of a number pad on it.
Okay. I try 0000.
Okay. So that's 0000. There is this kind of sound like "Meh," and a red light.
Okay. Is there any way my character can manipulate the
Do a
panel
computers.
itself?
Do a computers
Yeah.
check for me.
23.
23. Okay. So you go into the system. You put your hands on the system and you kind of connect to it through your circuitry, and you manage to manipulate it. What do you want to do?
Open the door. Unlock
Okay.
the door.
Okay. So you kind of see this number sequence going without you pressing anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then,
That was my second option, actually.
and then this green light appears, and this seems like a very similar cheerful melody that came. This kind of bing, 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 comes, and then you hear that the side door is unlocked.
While I'm still connected to that pad, can I get some other information through it? Can I feel it just connected to the lock itself, or is there another computer behind it which I could?
There's a very
start
small
looking through?
computer. You get some information that about half an hour ago someone used it.
Okay.
And there's some logs that it's been used often.
Okay. Commander, doors unlocked.
Well done, Slayer. Well done, well done. Good thing bypassing the code there with your circuitry. Brilliant.
Thank you.
So you open the door
Yes.
stealthily,
Stealthily. Yeah.
and you come inside. It's dark. It's dusty. You see some cleaning materials on the sides of the door. You seem to be in this very kind of small space, 2 by 2 meters space. There's some crates and buckets. Most of them are empty. Some of them are broken. It's just seems abandoned mainly. You see, though, on the ground in the dust, quite a lot of footprints leading to the next set of doors.
Okay.
So let's go back to Sephiro and Carnage. You're at the foyer.
Oh, and it's dark in there.
Yeah.
Sephiroth, can I just ask you?
Yes.
Can you fight?
Yes.
Can you fight well?
Yes.
Good, I thought if something jumps out then... Okay.
The clothes of someone does not tell the whole tale of who they are and what they did to become what they are.
Yeah?
But maybe this is not something you can think of your kind.
Maybe in other words.
I have not always been a diplomat.
Why?
It is a longer story, and I do not know if your antennas can understand mine. I try to do telepathy communication with her. I think it works because they're humanoids as well, right?
You can try, yeah.
So I try to do that. Can you hear this? I'm saying.
Yes,
And you heard it.
I can hear you.
So, in a much quicker way, I communicate through telepathy that I come from a working class family. And I had to go through many things, some which I'm not proud of, to be where I am today. I have fought.
So
I know
you-
how to fight.
So in kind of more in images and feelings, you got this package of communication that lets you understand quite a lot about the person who's standing in front of you. Him growing up in the mining community on Cal, and then rising up through lots of hardship, lots of patronizing judging from people superior to him, through the ranks to reach the position that he is now in. And this happens very fast.
Do you understand now? The clothes that I wear do not tell the whole story, what I am and what I did to become this.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Can you create light?
Can I create light?
Yep. So you have this, these lights attached to tactical kind of lights on the side of your head.
Do I just switch them on? Or do I just...
Do you want to?
Yes, I would like to.
Okay, so you switch them on, and
Yep.
suddenly there's your answer.
Very good. What do we see when the lights come on?
First, you have to blink a few times because it's suddenly quite bright, and she's kind of still looking at you, so the lights are blinding you. When she kind of points the lights some other direction, you see a lot of dust going past the light beams. When you look at the ground, there's a lot of dust in the ground as well. Some footsteps leading to the next pair of doors. It's rather empty, this space. You have that podium there on the left-hand side. The light is reflecting from the glass of the doors, so you can't really see much what's happening on the other side, but it looks very, very dark on the other side as well.
So how many different alternatives do we have when it comes to...
Really just the doors in front of you.
Your light is strong. I do not know if this is the way.
I can turn them down a little bit, can I dim them a little
Yeah, you can dim them a little bit and make the beams a little bit narrower,
Yeah, I'll
so
do
it's a
that.
little bit more specific. So you have quite good control over it, so you can put it exactly how you want it.
Cool.
You can even change color.
Oh, thanks. Disco light.
Let us walk.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I will go before you, but you will carry this one.
I can carry him.
So we open the doors.
So you open the doors, you come into this bigger hall. It's still very, very dark, and the dust is everywhere. You see these rows and rows and rows of, looks like an arcade of sorts, virtual reality machines, very old. This was before Miracast, where you can just plug in through your neural network and experience things through that. These are actually physical machines with headsets and controllers and things like that. So you see rows and rows of those machines. All of them seem dead. in front of you, and the lights are out. Nothing's really happening, and the footprints are leading off in a straight line ahead of you. Vex and Slayer, you're now in that sort of a cleaning closet entry, side entry.
This place needs to be clean. Commander, there's a door straight ahead here. I think that's the only way in.
Yes.
It's dark at our place too, right?
Yep.
Slayer, can you activate some beam of light?
I could, but maybe we should wait until we open this door, because I can see in the dark, and hopefully I can see quite a long way in with my dark vision, just to scan the area off, because if I put the lights on, I get blinded too.
Right.
Is that okay, Commander?
Yes. Quite.
So there's a door ahead of you, a little bit,
right.
just a single door.
Stealthily, I walk towards the door.
What
and
else?
Do you know that we just created a command for you in the chat? Exclamation mark stealth. And then it says he did it stealthily.
Oh, funny. I love it.
That's my Slayer.
That's brilliant.
So you don't even have to save it yourself anymore. The chat can comment, can do it
Brilliant,
for you.
fantastic.
And I love the
Gonna do
fact
it now.
you have
Exclamation
dark
mark
vision.
stealth.
Oh yeah,
Brilliant.
Yeah,
I know, I should have thought of that.
yeah, you should have thought of that.
Ah, but
Carnage
he is stealthy.
Oh, I'm so, yeah, and also acrobatic.
Carnage's model didn't have.
Yeah.
So do you want?
Last time you said it, I wrote our moderator NoctuaMik to do it, and it was done within 2 seconds. I'm like, stealth.
So do you want to do it acrobatically, or do you want to do it stealthily?
Stealthy this time, stealthy.
Okay.
Is that like a normal indoor door?
Yeah,
handle
yeah,
or-
it's a similar kind of handle that you
Okay.
have on. So.
I open it very S.
Okay.
I have my hand on my
Yeah,
my
give me a check.
Yep. 4. What am I checking?
Stealth.
Stealth. 12.
Okay. So you open the door, and in front of you, you see this bigger hallway, whole room. Yeah, big hall, and you have these rows and rows of machines, virtual reality machines, headsets, and controllers, whatnot. What I described just previously. All of them seem to be turned off. There's dust, and there's footsteps also from your door leading straight ahead. In the darkness in front of you, you see Sephuro and Commander Vex. And they hear this slight creak.
No, yeah, okay, a little bit quick.
Yeah. It wasn't that good.
No, it wasn't that good, was it?
That wasn't that good. So there's they're not
I recognize
very
that creak.
surprised that you enter the same space. So what do you want to do?
I'm scanning the room anyway. I know they're there, but I was scanning. I can see 60 feet. Just to see if I can see any other equipment like cameras or doors, and all those footsteps on the floor. Are they going towards one specific location, or are they like a mismatch?
So they're kind of moving ahead of you from the door that you came, and then they turn to your right. From where Commander Vex and Sephuro are standing, they're just carrying on straight ahead.
But they're ending up in the same direction.
Yes. So there's this, some footsteps are coming from your door, and some more footsteps are coming from the front door, and then they all kind of converge and go into the same direction, deeper into the arcade.
And I can't see where they're landing, if it's a door or a staircase or from
Not
here.
yet.
Right, okay. Right. I communicate this information through the mainframe to Carnage also, so she get the information.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's very silent in here, and the dust is in the air. It's dark. What do you want to do?
Commander, I can't see anyone in here, and but it seems like all the footsteps goes towards one specific place. I can put the lights on now if you want. Put the lights on.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Small, quiet, dim beam.
Dim beam. Yeah.
Infrared?
No, fortunately not.
I did not know that you human could see in infrared.
No, I just wondered if the droid could.
I think I understand. Let us follow these footsteps.
Absolutely.
So you start following the footsteps deeper and deeper into the arcade. You pass these rows of machines. They have all different VR titles, different experiences that you can have. Some of the machines are labeled Catch Your Dream here. Others are labeled with the rose-colored sunshine or other titles, some more fancy, some more violent, some sleazy, and you pass all those machines. And then ahead of you, you start seeing this circular staircase that leads up. Can you make some perception checks?
19.
14.
Okay.
5.
19.
25.
25. Okay.
5.
Okay. So
I need to get new dice.
you see a little bit towards the left in a corner. There is this light coming from one of the machines.
I go closer to it to inspect it, quietly.
It's quite far away from where you're standing. So do you want to go there alone?
No, I take Slayer with me.
What do the rest of you do? When
I follow them as well.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. So you get closer and you see one of the VR machines is actually on. And there's no dust in it. And it's hooked to power.
I beckon slightly so the others come closer.
So you see that there's a headset resting on the console and there's two controllers.
Can I touch it? Can I pick up the headset?
Okay.
I look around the room. Everything's dead and dark and dusty, so seems like I go ahead.
Yep. So you pick up the headset. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
It's in your hands now.
Can we scan the machine or something?
This is
Are
our
we
ancestors
really
in
going to do this now? Can there
This
be
is
a
my
clue
aunt.
in this Mira-Vision?
Could be.
Well, I can't
These are
understand.
older generations, so these are not Mira-Visions. Mira-Vision is kind of connected to everything.
Do I know that?
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Well, I'm intrigued. This seems to be activated, seems to be on. This is antiquated. This is antiquated equipment. Some things, there's a reason this is still on. This cannot be accidental.
Is there any interface around?
Yeah.
You have two hand controllers.
Can I put on the headphones?
Yeah, you can. There's this kind of glass-like headset that you put on your head, and it comes with headphones.
I like virtual reality.
Yeah. Very
Can-
old school.
Very old school. Can I ask Slayer to work out the console, the interface?
Yep. So as you put it on, you get assaulted by this blaring music, this thumping sound, boom, 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 boom. And you're in this very, very colorful world. There's these balloons coming in your direction, and flowers and all kinds of things are coming at your direction while this music is blaring, and there's lights flashing, and you start feeling dizzy, but at the same time you feel this kind of tingling going up and down your spine as you're in this mad, psychedelic, colorful world.
Blazing Crystal Slayer, this is...
Do I feel like she's in any kind of danger or something when I watch her?
Let's just see. No, you don't get that feeling. It looks a little silly.
Okay. That's normal then.
I wonder, is this the perfect circuit?
This is not it. Perfect circuit is much more sophisticated and immediately addictive. And that comes through the mirror cast, and you actually plug in to it via your plug, so it just really connects to your neural network.
I want to start searching through the room.
So this machine is the only one that shows any kind of life. Can you make No, what does it see? Yeah, I think this is the perception.
Engineering?
Do a perception check, yeah.
23.
23. This particular machine seems to be the only thing that shows any kind of use.
Then I can't see traces of anyone else, so...
You see some footsteps coming towards this machine in the dust. Most of them go towards the staircase, and all the rest of the machinery seems to be very unused, and you're pretty sure no one's touched them for a long time.
Okay.
Need to get up the stairs.
I just leave. I just leave her there and start walking up the stairs.
I follow him.
Okay. So Carnage and Sephiroth go towards the staircase. Vex is grooving in virtual worlds.
And I'm watching, wondering what the is she doing?
Okay. So you're getting closer to the staircase. What do you want to do?
I want to walk upstairs.
Who's going first? You're going first. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah?
So you start walking up the stairs. Make a perception check.
First bad roll. So 13.
Okay. Can you make a reflex save?
Uh-oh. Okay, let's find the saves. Oh, I have a nice bonus. Okay, 20.
Nice.
That was a natural 20.
No, 16 plus 4.
Okay, I was like... So
But
as you start walking up
this
the
is
stairs...
definitely much better than the red eyes of Doom.
Those fabulous dice.
Yeah.
We're so
Disappointing.
envious. They're
It's
gorgeous.
We're all
disappointing,
going to buy
really.
them now.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's disappointing, really. You start walking up the stairs one step at a time, and tiny bit too late, you see this red laser beam hitting one of your foot as you place it on the step. And you hear this small sound, this kind of... and suddenly you start kind of evading things that kind of fly around you, and this kind of very small dart hits you, and you get 2 damage from that. But you manage to avoid most of them, and they kind of just fly into the distance on both sides.
Okay.
There's no other sound that is heard.
What do I see?
You see that the staircase is going up 1 level, and then there's a darker hole where it emerges into the 2nd level then. And you maybe see a hint of light coming from there.
I think it's time to move fast.
Yeah.
I start going fast up the stairs. Could you please tell the other android downstairs to bring the security detail?
Yes, I'll tell him via the mainframe.
I push you. Commander! I pull the thing off.
Okay, as you pull the thing off, this darkness hits you, the contrast between this colorful world and the world that you're actually in. is incredibly striking, and you try to regain your bearings for a while, and then you notice Slayer standing in front of you.
Commander, we have to follow the others. They're on their way up the stairs.
Yeah.
Commander, you alright, Commander?
Yeah, it's just give me a second.
What did you see?
It's fun, colourful experience, almost mystic, mesmerising. A little shocking, captivating. This antiquated technology is actually, it's powerful. Where are the other two? What's happened?
They're up the stairs. They're calling for us. We have to go and join them.
All right, quick.
Stealth.
You stealthily scurry towards
Wait.
the steps.
Okay.
And so we have Sephiroth going first. And then who's going after?
Me. I've got my gun out as well.
Yeah.
And then I come third,
Mm-hmm. And Lex. Okay.
protecting the commander who comes fourth.
Thank you, Slayer.
Yeah, you're
Do
welcome.
appreciate it.
So you're about to get to the second level. So your head is at the level, kind of floor level right now. How do you want to proceed?
Can I stick my gun next to his head just to make sure if anyone is like just discreetly?
I bring up the semi-auto pistol that I took from the thug, and I ready it, and I keep on stealthily walking up the stairs.
Okay, that's where we need a check.
Are you still carrying the China box?
Yeah, I've still got him.
21.
Got him on
Okay.
one arm and a gun on the other.
So you slowly creep up the stairs, and you look above the floor level, and you see very similar space. It seems a little bit more dirty than the downstairs one. There's a lot of trash thrown around. There's even some plastic plants strewn around the floor. Someone's totally kind of wrecked this particular area. It has much more material. It seems like this was more of a space for live performances, so there's a lot of props and things like that scattered around. And behind these kind of piles and piles of garbage and discarded items and chairs and tables, you see this kind of a glowing light, bluer glow. And yeah, make a perception check for me.
Oh, they're back. The red dice of doom.
Natural 1.
Okay. Yeah, you see some light.
You see some light.
You
Yeah.
hardly see the light, actually.
Starting to get blinded.
Interesting light here.
The place looks abandoned, looks like a dump, looks deserted. Really? Really, is this meant to be where the blue dragons hang? Is there some sort of secret area, compartment?
I turn my lights off.
Yeah.
Okay.
I dim mine as well.
So, are you proceeding?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you step up into the second level.
Can we see any footsteps or anything? at
There
all?
seems to be footsteps going towards the light.
The rifle goes up now.
Yeah, I've still got my gun and I'm the guy I can throw at someone if needed.
I've got my hand on my laser pistol holster just in case. Was Sephiroth aware of the red laser beam on his feet?
Yeah, you saw it. Yeah, it was this kind of a laser beam that was set there on the staircase to monitor if anyone passes. A trap, if you will.
Yeah, like a booby trap.
Okay, so you're now all on the top level. Again, there's a lot of dust kind of flowing in the air. You see all that discarded material, trash, tables, chairs, shelves strewn around. The rest of you can make some perception checks as well.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Just rub it in, won't you?
With my plastic dice.
I'm watching the
Fantastic.
almost slides.
Found plastic!
Fantastic.
You hear some muffled conversation, this kind of rough laughter here and there a little bit. But more interestingly, you perceive, kind of separate the sound sources from each other. And you hear this kind of muffled from a distance.
Somebody's in there, and they probably have a prisoner.
Can you hear
I
something?
can hear something. There's people in there. I can hear voices and something mumbling,
Or like they're muffled?
like they're muffled.
Like they're
Something's covered the mouth.
gagged?
Yes.
Shit.
Maybe it's Suck?
You think?
I don't know.
Well, if it's, then we need to go in.
Do we want to get involved in like internal gang tribal warfare?
I
Oh, he's dressed
communicate
like a dragon.
with my
So
telepathy, and I tell each and every one of them, is this really the place and time, in that order, to have a conversation and a discussion?
He just
No, right,
Okay.
right.
okay.
From where does this sound come?
Can I check? Can I feel where the distance to it, or is left, right, 10 feet, 20 feet?
It's quite far, so you couldn't really hear it clearly without really kind of straining yourself. But it seems to be coming, let's just see, about 100 feet ahead of you.
It's far away. It's far away.
So it's a similar kind of hall. There's these machines, VR machines there, but as I said, a lot more stuff around as well.
Okay, let's
All
approach.
right, let's get moving now.
Yeah.
Approach. Try and make contact. Observe.
Yes.
Yes.
Move slowly forward.
Okay, in formation. Sephora still leading.
Why not?
Okay.
And
Should we go
you're
in pairs or?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm the second one.
okay. You go stealthily ahead,
Stealthily and acrobatically.
and we still have Beat Hurricane
Yep.
on your shoulder.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
I only need one hand for my gun. I don't need.
So you get a little bit closer, and you see this bundle seems to be wearing something white, crouched next to a abandoned machine on the floor. Then ahead of this person, there's a lot of kind of thrown furniture that blocks your vision to the source of light and who's speaking on the other side. But it seems like this bundle is kind of wiggling there and trying to make some kind of a sound. And this is maybe 60 feet ahead of you now.
We crouch down in silence and approach stealthily with weapons drawn.
Yep.
Are you all going?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So make some perception checks for me.
16.
13.
24.
Okay, you see there's a
13.
second bundle but wearing something black next to the first one.
Second one.
And
Black.
it seems like they're tied and they're
They look
struggling.
tied up.
There seems to be a young woman wearing white, and then there was some kind of a man wearing black.
A woman in white and the man in black looks tied up.
Approach with caution.
How far are they between each other?
They're bundled really kind of next to
Okay.
each other. Hands.
Is there any way I can sense if it's if one of them's Sack or not? No.
How
No.
close are we to them now?
You're about 40 feet.
Can we see that they are incarcerated prisoners?
Dark
Do
vision?
you share your knowledge?
Yeah, I share my knowledge.
So, yes. Verbally?
Yes.
Okay, what do you say?
Slayer, what do you see?
I see a man wearing black, they're all tied. A woman, female, wearing white, tied.
Tied up, gagged?
Tied up. Gagged? Can I see if they're gagged?
Yeah.
They're gagged. They look definitely like prisoners.
Alive?
Can I see if they're alive?
They're moving.
They're moving.
I try to sneak 10 feet closer and communicate with telepathy to one of them. And say that we are here to save you. Can you please create a distraction?
As you touch the mind of the white bundle, you recognize this connection. There is this mixture of relief and annoyance that floods your senses, and you recognize the mind of Elara Lonergan.
Your girlfriend. Of
I'll
course.
just leave her. Let's just go. I mean,
Sephiroth, she says, you're alive.
Did she say it out loud or in my mind?
In your mind, yeah, because it's a two-way
Okay.
two-way street. It's a two-way street.
Okay. I am. Are you a prisoner?
Well, you're a very clever one.
How many are they here? Are we in danger?
Yes, you are.
How many?
I've seen 4.
I just cut the connection.
Okay. And right before there's this really kind of flash of frustration that gets back to you, and then it's off.
Well?
what? What's its sack?
Well?
You don't know that I have communicated with her.
No, but it looks like something was going on. What's going on, Sephiroth?
Towards...
Sephiroth? What have you
They
found?
are clearly prisoners.
Well, who are they?
There are at least 4 armed men, women here that we need to watch out for.
Who are the prisoners?
I do not know.
Man or woman?
I do not know.
I told you that. One man, one woman.
Yeah, that you could see, and that he's not telling us. Right. Let's proceed.
Let's proceed, yeah.
Okay.
I'm curious about the man in black. So I go that direction slowly, stealthily, acrobatically, and very sexily. To see if I can recognize that man.
Because, of course, we don't know if these prisoners, what side they're on. If they're good
Yeah.
or bad, or a decoy, or a booby trap, or if they're dangerous to us. We don't know anything.
We don't know who Elara is, right?
No, yeah.
No.
I do,
Yeah, you do, but we don't.
but I can't see who it is yet.
No.
Okay, so Slayer, you're going first.
I'll go first.
All right.
Shouldn't be a trap, should it?
Make a perception check.
10.
Okay. As you start moving forward, you hear this sound, and a beam of laser comes your way, and but you saw this figure moving into position at the kind of periphery of your vision. So you saw this person aim at you before they shot, and you can do a reflex save.
$22.
Okay. So you see the beam of laser coming past towards you, and you just manage to pull away from it, and it kind of flies right past your nose. And before we move any forward, let's take a break.
Just
You're in
pumping it.
I'm gonna say slam.
Yes.
You're in
I
trouble.
just felt my acrobatic skill. Throw myself backwards.
God, the tension can cut it with a knife.
All right. So, a little bit of a break.
Yes.
Now we will have people here to chat with the community.
Yes.
And
I will be here.
Yes.
And,
Do you need any break?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat a cinnamon bun, and they can watch me.
Yes.
That's
So
content.
You're in for a treat.
Always.
You're in for a treat.
Yes.
We will be back with you shortly.
I'm back.
Okay, lovely people in the chat. How are you doing? Are you enjoying? Mercury Hunter, you came in here like in the middle of it all. I'm gonna try to not eat too close to the microphone, or should I? I don't know. Let's see here. Let's see if the stealth plus works now. Stealth plus. Ooh. Now it has counters. Now we will count how many times we did things stealthily. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, so it looks like we have a rather chill break at the moment.
I'm dying to know who the man in black is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be Elara's father.
The governor, Governor
Yeah.
Lonergan.
Yeah, but it could also be Larry's son. No, who knows? Who knows? Could it be Zach?
But he did say man, and Zach is a
Dressed
woman.
as a man?
That's true. That's true. And she has cut her hair off, I think, because we found that black hair in the sink.
Or if someone did it to her, we don't know that.
That's true. That's actually true. Yes, it
But
was.
the hair is gone.
The hair is gone. It was Slayer who found clumps of raven black hair and blood stains in the sink in Zach's apartment. Yes.
What if Zach is dead?
Oh, don't say that. Zach's my buddy,
You
my
never know.
my woman, my colleague, my friend.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I think I like the idea a lot of a rundown all arcade. It's classic, but it's nice.
Super.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what this fight leads to.
And I also think because it brings this technology closer to us.
It does. It does.
Because I remember when video arcades started in the late 70s, when they were a thing, and they were a little smelly and a little dodgy and a little dingy.
Yeah, of course.
Was there a question?
We're getting some nice quotes. Here's one for you when we played Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
But now we have done it again, so now we're extra good friends. Yes, I love the out of context.
Okay.
There's pretty many quotes right now, I think. Oops, it's not in plural. Quotes. Wedge your fingers into the crack. That's some of us. I don't know who that was.
It was not me.
Could it have been? It's probably one of the androids. Always blame the androids. Just another thank you to the amazing dungeon master. Honestly, your work is superb.
Here,
Thank
here.
you.
NoctuaMik.
Here, here.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
I can only agree.
It's a little unfair that he holds all the cards, though.
Yeah.
It's I realise that's the name of the game, but I think it's.
But it's also.
Where's it going? Where's this taking us? You
I know. But I have been dungeon mastering so much myself. So actually, comparing to that, at the moment I'm enjoying not holding all the cards, to just like keeping track of my one character and to be surprised and to be mind blown, instead of just knowing everything or changing and controlling everything all the time. I guess both things has its charm. How is it playing science fiction rather than a typical fantasy? I know some of you aren't super familiar with this style. You played a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons in the beginning, but you've been doing more of this. And are you more home in sci-fi or in fantasy?
I'm such a newbie, it's hard to say. Because I'm so not a gamer. Well, I am a gamer now, but I think perhaps sci-fi makes my heart sing more.
Okay.
But that's more of an artistic choice. I think I'm so new at the gaming, I can't really compare.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
But I love both genres as me, as a person, as a performer. But I love sci-fi. I'm a huge sci-fi fan. So
there you
I'm
go.
actually
There you go.
glad I'm in this team.
Yeah.
I would have been really happy in the other team too.
But more lost? Or not?
I don't know. I'll probably be equally lost. Any gaming, I'm lost. But I think, I'm glad that I'm in this world. I love it. I love it. I just love the thought of my steel toe-capped military standard issue grav boots. It just makes me happy.
So, I'm always enthralled by the story. I'm not an RPG person, and Waka knows this. Yes, I know that you are not. It's Mickey talking now. So to keep my interest the whole way through is something huge. Ooh, you suited so well, Vex.
Oh,
Yes.
thank
What
you.
are you guys saying on the other side? How is it to play science fiction rather than fantasy?
It's very exciting, new, which makes it more difficult. Because like in D&D, which I played in 1981.
Yeah, you played extremely lots of
You,
Dungeons and Dragons.
When you were a child?
Yes, a little bit younger. I mean, that world is so known. So for me, this is like starting a complete new game. Complete new game. Even if there's, of course, game-wise, lots of similarities, it's still completely new because the settings are completely different. And you have to think different,
Yeah, you have to think differently.
very much different.
I think also how you solve things changes a bit between fantasy and science fiction. Because there's much more ranged combat. All weaponry almost is ranged. And you have the whole aspect with computers and
Yes.
and it kind of changes things a lot.
It does.
Whoa, playing Dungeons and Dragons for at least a decade longer than I've been alive. Says Mercury Hunter. Yeah, that's pretty badass.
Major.
How's the bun? It's good, Lily. It's good. I'm enjoying the bun.
If you had two, you could have one on either side.
Buns?
Yes.
But now I have one in my mouth instead. Also, hi Lily, how are you doing?
Slayer, can I
I'm
ask?
talking to the chat. You look very
I was like,
confused.
wait, who's Lily?
It's someone from the Waka community.
Yeah.
It's in the chat.
It's fine.
Yes.
Slayer, can I ask you a question as a gamer?
Yeah.
What's keeps you being a gamer for so long, since 1981?
Good question.
Well, it's the world of fantasy, the world of dreaming. It's like easy access to acting without being an actor. You know what I mean? It's like therapy. It's butter for your brain. It's
Everything.
everything.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
For me, it's rather like, how could I not do this? Right? I think once you fell in love with role-playing games, it's hard to
Yes.
then you want to keep on playing.
Definitely. So it's I love it.
It's a good answer.
That's a very good answer.
Okay, what is the dungeon master of the dungeon saying?
Hey,
Are you ready for?
I think I am.
Are we
you
going
re-
to use that now?
Yeah.
Exciting. Something exciting is happening, ladies and gents.
Are you ready, Matthias? Do you have your cameras?
The battle table is rolled in.
Well, let's see if we still have a good view of everyone, even though we have this monstrosity here.
So, where is everyone in the chat? Where would you be the most comfortable? In the fantasy realm or science fiction or something else? Everyday realism? Or
Never,
the
darling.
Wild West?
Never,
Or,
darling.
Vampire.
Let's
a vampire?
That's-
Steampunk?
Love Steam.
love steampunk.
Oh. Amazing.
I remember a role-playing game that existed many years ago. It was James Bond based.
Yeah.
That was quite
Was
exciting.
everyone a spy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were. And
Okay.
there was even a book called the Q Manual.
Oh, that's
Well,
cool.
of course there was, darling. Of course there was. How could there not be?
Lily is more home in the noir
Wow.
RP
Okay,
genre.
okay.
Yeah.
But then she might like steampunk a little bit.
Yeah. As long as
So
it's
there's
dark,
a bit.
she's
That's a
happy.
bit. There's a twist to it.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's all kinds of noir versions, I think, of many things. Yeah.
In my head, Commander Vex has a slight retro steampunk.
yeah.
image
I was
going
thinking
on.
That with the,
Yes.
with, leather jacket.
I see. So a bit malplaced
A little.
in the modern era.
Yes.
Yeah.
She has a yearning for something else. Because they're trapped in this very alien world, really.
Yeah.
There's no real air or sunshine or food or animals or plants. It's all just natural plastic.
Yeah.
So it's I think it's not easy to be human, I think.
No.
I prefer solar punk to steam.
Solar punk.
So I guess it's steampunk but solar driven instead of steam driven machinery. Yeah.
Eco-friendly.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay,
I mean, this is what Lily is writing in the chat.
cool.
I think we are ready if the dungeon master is ready.
I'm good.
Okay.
I think Lily, that's really cool. A Rainbow Warrior steampunk gamer. I think that's brilliant. I love it.
Okay. So, is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we have this carefully prepared environment for you, complete with random electronic parts, Christmas lights, and all kinds of cool stuff. Courtesy of Matthias there behind the cameras has done this really cool scenario here, and some dirt. Where did you pick up the dirt, Matthias?
Right outside.
Right outside,
Oh,
dirt.
Surprised faces of the garden workers outside who had scrubbed this together, wondering what the hell I was going to do with this.
Exactly this.
Thank you.
All right, so, okay, let's have some battle music, Matthias. So we get into. Oh. I like this. I like this already. All
I'm
right.
ready. I'm ready.
It's like
All right, let's throw
Vex
some-
in the virtual reality.
Let's throw some
you're the submarine coming through.
Initiative, you say?
Oh, crying out loud.
22.
22.
What did you roll?
21.
21.
7.
15.
7. And 15.
Yes.
Okay. So, Vex.
Yes.
You saw this laser beam coming from ahead of you. You're standing here. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's about 100 feet away from you. What do you want to do?
What can I see?
You see this. You saw first this kind of laser beam flashing past Slayer. Slayer stealthily managed to, not acrobatically this time, managed to move away from its path, and you see this form that has jumped on top of a table or something and is pointing his gun towards you with this kind of mohawk on its head.
Before I take out my laser pistol, azimuth.
What's the range of it?
80 feet.
80 feet. So you might move a little bit closer first, or see cover or something like that, so you get a better result for your attack. Where do you want to go?
I edge stealthily, taking cover by the debris, inching my way along.
You want to go this direction or this direction?
Closest to you,
Closest to me, okay.
my right-hand side.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you managed to go here. Take position behind this tube-like structure. And now you have a good line of sight towards this opponent here.
Am I now within 80 feet range?
Yes.
Good.
So you can shoot.
Yes. I want to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Can I choose to shoot to maim and not kill?
You can. No, actually, with this one, no.
Okay. But since he's shooting, this person is shooting at my droid. It's battle stations.
It is battle stations.
So I shoot. I shoot.
Yes. Okay, go for it.
So 10.
10. Do you get any bonus?
No, that was it. 8 plus 2.
Okay. And so you shoot your, was it a laser gun?
Yes, laser pistol.
Okay. So you were slightly blinded by the laser beam that flashed past you and past Slayer, and you ran to take cover, and you shot your pistol, and you still had that kind of laser burn on your vision. If you look at sun, a little bit, you get that sort of thing, and unfortunately, you miss your opponent there. Right. That was your turn. Then the Slayer. What do you want to do?
Well, my new rifle reach 120 feet.
Okay. You're within range. What do you want to do?
I still can move a little bit, right, before I shoot, without losing the shoot. So I move...
So you're now completely in the open.
Yeah, exactly. I move a little bit to the left, 10, 15 feet.
Here.
Yes.
1, 2, maybe here.
Perfect.
Behind this plastic plant.
Yep. And then I use my red eyes and aim.
Okay, so your red eyes kind of blink.
They're really glowing now. They're redder than red.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
10.
10. So you take your brand new rifle. It's a little bit unfamiliar in your grip, and you twitch the trigger, and you didn't get the resistance quite right. So the rifle just switches a little bit towards the left as you push the trigger, and your laser beam flies past and
That
without
was the meaning. I was supposed to
any
warn him
harm.
first.
Okay.
Oh yeah, right.
So, this guy comes here and takes a shot at you again, Slayer. And the laser misses again.
Yes.
It's just kind of dancing aside as you see the laser coming. It was obvious what he's going to do. And then we have
Another one coming.
6. There's another one coming this direction and shoots at you, Vex. What's your...
I shoot
what's
back.
your what's your armor class? EAC.
13.
13. Okay. And so that laser beam misses you as well. So there's a lot of laser flying past. This time you saw the laser pass you. Sort of after it passed you, sort of like, okay, there it was, and that was that. Then we have one more coming here. 1,
All over the
2,
place.
3, 4, 5.
We have 3 now,
They're
right?
like rats on a cheese.
This one shoots you as well, Slayer. What's your AC?
14.
Okay, and that's a hit.
No.
And that's a 2 damage. So it takes its pistol, this one, clearly has bullets instead of laser beams, and you suddenly feel this thud on your chest. It wasn't a heavy hit, and it scraped you a little bit to the side, but it hurts. Surprisingly, it hurts. All right, and then we have one more.
feeling?
And this one is shooting at you, Carnage. And as this one emerges, you see this bag around his shoulder with some kind of blood on the bottom of it. And you recognize it is the bag that Beat Hurricane had. And this one shoots, and you hear this kind of whistling sound past your ear as it misses. Okay, now Sephiro, it's your turn.
I walk as close as I can to the closest one. Can I get within 30 feet?
This guy is here, yes. So, how close do you want to go? Do you want to take cover?
I need about 30 feet.
30?
Yes.
So, let's just see.
Is it possible?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
And I shoot with my new semi-auto pistol.
Great.
20.
The noise of those dice.
That's a hit.
Okay. One.
Ooh. Yes. So it kind of ricochets off off the leather jacket. It does a little bit of a grunt as it nicks the skin a little bit, but he's still definitely in the game. Okay, Carnage, your turn.
Right. How close am I to the guy with the bag?
This one?
Yeah.
So it is about 100 right now, maybe 90.
Perfect. Get me a little bit closer.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So do you want to go somewhere in the terrain
just
or
straight.
just straight? You're just going straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I mean, I could have done it within 90 feet, but it's...
6. Let's take you here.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm taking
All
out
right.
my cannon. Because why not? Yeah.
Getting out the big guns.
Getting out the big guns. And... 20.
20.
Not a natural. but
Okay, so you
20
pull out your
nonetheless.
big massive gun, you're very familiar with it, and you shoot it looking at Slayer from the corner of your eye, and you let it blast.
Yes.
And it's flying true damage. What?
Yep. 6.
Okay, so this big massive projectile just hits him straight into the pelvis, and he's got violently moving to the left a little bit, struggles to hold his balance, and you can hear it kind of groan in pain. It's still up
Considering
and in the
this
game,
half is now gone.
but it did hurt. Okay, and then that was that. Everyone has had a turn?
Yes.
Great, so now another round starts with Vex. What do you want to do?
Guys, you could have tried to trick him there. No, I didn't shoot
Yeah,
yet.
true.
Okay,
I try to. I creep closer stealthily, trying to keep to the shadows, trying to get closer to the dude with the bloody bag, with my laser pistol still in my hand.
okay. Okay, so you crouch down behind this pipe. Where do you want to end up? Somewhere here behind this?
Yes.
Okay. So can you make a stealth check?
+13 +6.
All right. So 1, 2.
19.
So you're here, hiding. Okay.
Good.
Yes. And so you move, and you hid, and that was your turn. Great. Okay, next one, Slayer.
Yes, I will move to the left, so I take cover from the two left ones. So I can only see the two closest ones.
These guys.
Yeah, exactly.
So these ones.
So I move
don't
to the
see.
left, so I get that pillar
So
in the
go
way a
here.
little bit, and then I Shoot, and this time I feel very confident. Yes.
This one.
21.
21.
Ka-ching.
So this one is sort of taking cover behind this big pipe, and only a part of its head is visible. And you aim with confidence,
Yes.
and your trigger action is perfect. Throw some damage.
Yes. 5.
All right.
I got a new dice now. New gun, new dice.
No.
All right, and it hits it in the head, and the head just kind of flies into the not off, but flies into the left, and you see spittle coming out of it as the laser beam hits it, and the kind of force of this energy moves its head a little bit to the side. It is in pain, this person, but still in action. Okay, Slayer. No,
it's your turn,
no, it's not. It's them. It's their turn.
Oh god.
Yes, it is.
Are they human or are they droids?
They look like
They're human. They're wearing the kind of gang leathers. They all have these mohawks. I've used these orc figurines, but you know, you get the feeling. You get the
we
feeling.
get the
Clearly,
get the
Safura's
feeling.
disguise was just not worth it.
How do you know? Have
we
they
don't
taken
know.
a shot at me?
No.
Have they taken a shot at me?
No, they haven't.
Yeah,
No, true.
Correct.
I didn't think about
Absolutely
that.
correct.
yeah, that's true. That's true. And I think
So far.
the theme continues.
I think he's distracted by the orcs slightly.
So Carnage. This one is shooting at you.
Very badly, I think.
Yes. What's your EAC?
14.
14 misses.
Yeah.
Kind of goes past your shoulder. As you kind of ran forward, you just see this laser going past your shoulder. No damage whatsoever,
I
and
still
just kind
have
of
the guy
groans in
over my
frustration.
I haven't dumped him yet.
Weighs nothing for you.
No, to be honest. Just
And then he takes cover here, closer to the pipe. Then this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goes here, and doesn't see you, Vex. You're hiding there. And then this time, yeah, it looks at you kind of confused. And let's see. Nope. So he shoots instead you, Slayer. And that's a hit. What was your EAC?
14.
Okay, and you get 3 damage.
Ouch.
you're pretty damaged now, right?
It's the stamina still.
Oh, fair.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one kind of comes here and shoots at you, Carnage. And what was your EAC again?
14.
You get 3 damage as well. So this time this laser is coming at you, and it burns this kind of hole in your skin here on the left side of your side. Leaves this kind of smoldering area, and yes, you feel the pain. It is new. You feel alive, but it does hurt. And that was
get
the
him.
one with the bag. And then this guy, let's just see, comes here. About there. Oi, too heavy of a gun. And shoots at you, Carnage again.
What?
And this one just ricochets of all the trash, and it was just too much for this to run and shoot at the same time. So his laser beam just starts pinging around all the garbage and trash and furniture in the area. And that was a miss. All right, so now it is Sephiro, your turn.
I walk up very close to the guy, which is the closest to me, who is a bit confused. Yes.
Yeah,
Can I walk all the way up to him?
yeah, on the other side of the pipe.
Yes.
Here.
Just be can I really stand beside him? Is that what I'm doing now?
So you have the guy here, sorry. You
Yes.
can't see. And then you're on the other side of the pipe.
Nice. I walk up to him like that, and I put the gun to his face and I shoot.
Okay.
Is that the guy with the bag? No.
Huh? No, this is not the guy with the bag. The bag is here now.
Oh, good. Just
Brutal.
I want to see how they react to one of their own.
Let's see how you're.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll.
So, you lift the gun, put it against his head.
15.
15. All right. So it feels the nozzle actually against his head, and it looks at you. It's very, very confused, and its eyes widen, and then you pull the trigger.
Okay. 6.
Yes.
6.
Good night.
Hey, bye-bye.
All right.
1 down, 3 to go.
Yep.
1 down, 3 to go.
1 down. 3 to go.
Yep.
So it just collapses here, boom, and suddenly you see it disappear behind the pipe, and you see him no more.
I scream out. I scream out. I try to sound as human as I can. I try to hide my accent.
Good luck.
And I scream out, "He was a traitor. Protect me."
Okay. All right. So make a bluff check.
Okay. One.
Oh no.
Oh, I couldn't throw.
So bad.
Okay.
So the accent didn't sound like that, maybe.
Can you do it in your Lashuntan accent?
He was a traitor. Protect me.
And
That's why.
the 3 remaining gang members look at you, and they're like, "Huh?" And then they start aiming at you all, all 3 in unison. All right. But it is first Carnage. Your turn.
Yeah. I've still got the cannon in my hand, and I'm now aiming at the guy with the bag. How close can I get?
You can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the other side of this pillar here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so you're going slightly behind it, right there.
Yeah.
So
And
it
then
is
I'm aiming
kind of-
straight at him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. $11.
11.
Oh God.
Okay. That does the job.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Love it.
Give us the damage.
The damage is a 10.
10. My, oh my, oh my.
2 down.
2 down. And I'm taking his motherfucking bag.
Okay. Okay. So this guy's down.
Can I take his bag, or do I have to wait for my turn?
You have to wait for your turn, unfortunately.
So, Robo time.
All right. So that was that. And then I trust my own memory that everyone's had their turn. Vex, your turn.
Yes, I shoot at one of the last 2 remaining.
So you have this guy here. Hasn't seen you.
Good. I shoot.
Yes. All right. So you pop up from here.
Oh no.
No. 6.
6. And what's your bonus?
I rolled a 4 and I got 2.
You should glide.
Okay. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts that it was so close. So you pop up there and you shoot your laser pistol, but unfortunately your aim wasn't true. And the gang member in front of you kind of looks at you, but doesn't have time to do anything about it yet. Okay. Do you want to move?
Far, far away.
You just
I do.
shot. So
I do. I want to take cover and hide.
okay. You can't hide this time, but you can move away from this person. You can either go behind this big structure here,
Yes.
or you can go here. Somewhere here?
Actually, can I go forward?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can go all the way here.
Yes.
Okay. Brilliant. Right.
Alright.
Okay, so now it is Slayer's turn.
I will take down Commander's enemy over there
Okay.
with a mighty shot.
A mighty shot. Do you want to move first, or do you want to just shoot first?
I shoot first.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Exactly.
All right.
17.
17. Yes, that is a hit.
3.
3.
Could be, good.
Not that
could
mighty.
be okay.
Okay. Yes.
Shot his eyes.
And then I move to the left, behind the pillar.
Here.
Yeah.
Do you want to be behind Carnage as well?
Yeah, that's good.
Sure, hide behind
Okay.
Carnage.
The big hulking Carnage is in front of you. And you're kind
Just
of
stand
crouching
here.
behind.
Oh, you-
So you did this shot at this person, at this gang member. Your laser went right on top of, kind of touched this
Bounced
pipe
on
a
it,
little bit. And there's little sparks that come out of it. And then right at the right angle, it ricocheted off the pipe and hit its head. And its mohawk.
Burning.
Yeah, the mohawk is burning a little bit. There's a little bit smoldering hole in it, and it's looking at where it came from. But you managed to run away and hide behind Carnage, so he doesn't see you anymore. Super. So
It wasn't that good. Not that moment yet.
It would be better if you could defeat them.
yes.
Commander
You don't
Rex
say.
shot at this at him and ran away. And then there was another one that shot at him and then ran away. So he's a little bit confused. So he's looking around a little bit and then remembers you, Sephiroth, and takes aim and shoots.
Thank God it wasn't me, but.
But we didn't run
what's your
away. We're
EAC?
taking refuge.
My EAC is 13.
Okay, so that is a hit,
Oh no,
and you get 4 damage.
that's a big one.
Okay,
We still haven't had time to heal in between, so I'm still damaged since last.
okay.
Yes.
And then we have this one
Oh
that
God. Yeah, but he.
retreats a little bit.
That's not the bad guy, right?
The bad guy was here
But yeah, okay, fine.
and shoots at you, Carnage.
Oh no.
And while retreating, he seems to be panicking a little bit and misses and hits the pillar instead. Okay,
He's like, what?
let's do a little bit of a status update. How are we doing on the hit points?
Bad.
2 stamina left, then I still have my hit points 10.
Okay. How are you doing, Carnage?
I have 4 stamina left.
Okay. Yeah. How are you, Sephiroth?
6 health, that's everything.
6 health. Okay.
I'm not
Okay.
hurt
You are not hurt. Oh
Because
man.
you're hiding in the bushes.
because I'm Commander Vex.
Well, I'm sure he's going to hurt you now.
You think?
Stealthily.
Oh no.
Okay, Vex, your turn.
No. Okay, I want to shoot one of the
Just
last
kill
remaining
someone
2
now.
outstanding ones. The one who's most injured.
Are you standing here and shooting, or are you moving?
I'm gonna shoot from there. I have range.
Okay. Yes.
I've got 80 foot.
Yeah.
Who's the one who's most injured?
The most injured one is actually this one.
Okay, because I think Carnage can handle the one near her, so I'm going to go for that one.
Yep.
9 plus 2, 11.
That does the job.
Yes.
Good.
Okay. And then you can.
Damage?
Yeah.
4.
4 damage.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
That is very
Good as you
good.
can roll
With my
it-
cheap,
with the
crappy,
first
plastic, bright yellow dice.
Yes.
Man. Hiding in the bushes. Hiding
Okay.
in the bushes.
Slayer, your turn.
Again!
I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Can I... do I have a clear vision to the...
Well, you can see the head
Yeah.
head popping up a little
That's
bit.
enough for me, I think.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. The
just
way
need
you're
the head.
throwing, it seems to be.
Alright.
This one is
No, I can't see
also-
that one.
Yeah.
All right.
So they have cover, but so far you.
I aim at the head.
Yeah.
13.
So it was this one, right?
Yeah.
So unfortunately hit the pipe, and it kind of ricochets into the
Slayer.
ceiling, and some kind of concrete rains down from the ceiling on top of that pipe here, or in front of the pipe and the person. So, yes, okay. Now it is Sephiroth.
Okay. I'm just gonna continue what I'm doing. I'm scared and angry, and I'm just gonna aim and shoot at the closest guy.
Okay. that one.
Yes.
Do you want to move first?
Yes,
Or?
I move up to him and I put my gun to his face.
I'm just right behind you in case you need backup.
Have you heard this story before?
Yes, what colour are your antennae now?
And I smile
Okay.
and I said, "Are you really a blue dragon? Are you really a blue dragon?" And then I try to pull the trigger.
Okay, you hear some from this card.
Wait, is this a 9 or a 6?
9.
It's a 9. 11.
11. Okay. So you put the gun on his forehead,
Yes.
and you start talking,
Yeah.
and the gun starts kind of wiggling a little bit because you're angry and you're scared, but you manage to just press the trigger just when it's in its right place. So you almost missed, but not quite.
1.
1.
Wow.
Oh, that was epic. All right. Okay. And now, now it's their turn. So this one runs to its companion and shoots at you, Carnage.
What?
That's why I'm behind you.
Okay, and that is a hit,
Oh no.
and you get 2 damage.
Oh, this is not a good day. Damn it.
And there's this solid kind of projectile hit. This bullet hits your shoulder and it sinks into your skin. And you feel the power wedge your hand or throw your shoulder
Dislocated
behind you.
shoulder. Dislocated shoulder. I don't know what to do.
Okay, and this one is kind of confused and flustered what you did, and so he decided to punch you with the butt of his rifle.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
But it misses barely your face, and the butt of the rifle just kind of hits this pipe here instead. And you can feel this kind of, see this frustration in his face as he misses you by just that much. All right, now it is Carnage.
Yeah, okay, so when my shoulder got hit, I kind of dropped the hurricane a little bit, so he's now on the floor. Don't care about him, really pissed off. I'm starting to run towards the guy with Sephiroth, and I'm telling Sephiroth to get the hell out of here, and then I'm pulling out the cannon and I'm shooting.
Okay. So running past Sephiroth, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe here.
Yep,
Okay,
19.
19. That's a hit.
Yep.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. And 4.
4 damage.
Better than nil.
Okay, brilliant. So you ran screaming.
Yeah, at Sephiroth, because I'm so annoyed now.
And you take out your big gun and you shoot it. Him, and you hit solid hit on its leg, and the leg kind of jolts backwards and it almost falls to the ground. It is hurting, it is bleeding, but still in action.
Oh, come on.
Okay,
Can I just step on him instead?
Vex,
Sit on him.
Yeah, just sit, never
what do you want to do, Vex?
crush him.
Do we have 2 men last standing or
Here
1?
and here, yeah. I'll take this guy out so it doesn't confuse us.
Okay, well, I'm going to try and finish off Carnage's victim
Thanks.
with my laser pistol. I
Okay.
don't use my frag grenade because it's too close combat, too indoors, too small. Jesus.
I do.
6 plus 2, 8.
8. Okay. You shoot. It goes barely past him, and then flies towards Slayer, that manages to go out of the laser beam's way just in time, and then it hits the wall behind Slayer. Do you want to move, or is that your turn?
I want to move closer to Carnage. Because Carnage is my droid, and I can see she's been hurt.
Is he?
He's
No,
not.
I'm not.
I'm your droid. Now I feel a
No,
little bit.
I know
feel
you're
a
my,
bit
but
like
I
this
mean
now.
they're my team,
You're
my
a
team
squadron
member, my
leader, so
crew.
everyone in your squad.
Of course I'm a
squadron.
squadron leader.
Don't
This is my
forget-
crew. You have no Zac. Slayer, I know you're
Don't forget
mine.
my good feelings
It's not
now.
what I
But I have
mean.
Sephiroth now.
Yeah,
is
but
kind
it's you're my people. You're my
bit of a
motley
weird-
crew.
Slayer.
All right. Well, I'm finished training with the rifle now, so I aim properly this time. And I continue. I shoot.
Yep. This guy or this
Oh,
one?
that's better.
Same.
This one.
No, that one.
This one.
Yep,
Yeah.
21.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit.
For sure hit.
Not very good.
2.
Okay,
Ouch.
okay. So it's crouching down behind the pipe, and the head pops up once in a while, and then once the head pops up at the opportune moment, you shoot, and you see it hits, and the head kind of bobs down back again. So it grazed. It's
And I
screaming in pain now behind this pipe.
And I move a little bit further more behind the pillar.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, you are
I'm a cheeky little shit.
Between the pillar and the pipe and the wall. I mean, what is it with this
It's
place?
stealthy.
I just
Okay.
go in guns a-blazing,
So,
hoping that's going to turn out well, and you
That's a
just
blaze. I've
hide.
seen that.
5, 6.
Oh no, he's coming around.
Okay,
It
so
was a
it's
clever.
Battle isn't our strongest. Like we don't get good rolls.
Okay, so it shoots.
Metal gun.
And what's your EAC?
Oh, it's massively
13.
14.
14. So unfortunately,
Yeah, I'm hit.
it misses. So it hits the pillar and then it ricochets into the wall again.
Because I look so scary.
And then this one is looking at Carnage, looking at Sephiroth, looking at Carnage, looking at Sephiroth, and then decides to shoot at Carnage misses.
Yes.
So it hits the wall behind you, and you're screaming back at him, right?
Stop!
All right. Okay. So now it is Sephiroth. Your turn.
Sephiroth is pretty wounded. Probably bleeding, right? But something has come back to him. Some old feelings. He is aiming at the same confused person again. He has moved a bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it went kind of behind here.
Yeah.
But you're still, yeah. Yeah, you can. It's still within your range.
Okay.
Definitely. Face to face, point blank.
So, with a weird grinning smile, I aim and I shoot again.
Okay.
The guy.
It's this manic Lashuntan waving its
on fire.
pistol at
Street
this gangman
fighting
with his
fast.
face.
16.
16, that's a hit.
Well, I mean, when diplomacy fails, use your guns.
Yeah.
There's a quote.
We will never talk about it again.
2.
Okay. So you just shoot at its head again, and you actually go through an ear. You see that the ear is just kind of shattered, but he's still standing. He's enraged, enraged at you. But yeah, it hurts to lose an ear. Okay.
I've heard so. Shoot hurts.
All right, and
bit.
Carnage, your turn.
Okay, right. I'm aiming at that same guy again. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Same cannon. Oh god. 7?
7.
Please
Okay.
don't shoot me again.
So some of the
that
blood
was big.
splatter from the ear splattered on top of your vision unit, your eye, and you try to blink it away. And in that moment, you press the trigger, and yeah, you just hit the wall again. You hear in the distance this kind of thundering crack while the wall got hit. All right, good. So then it is Vex's turn. What do you want to do?
Vex, I want to shoot at the nearest living thing that is not my team.
Over this
Yeah,
one.
exactly. Better move.
Over this
Pissed
one.
off now.
8 plus 2, 10.
So the nearest living thing hears this pew sound behind it and turns around and just in time manages to step away as the laser flies past it. Yes, okay. Slayer, your turn.
Just killed him.
Well, I shoot again.
Do you want to?
Same person.
What
one.
did you say
Yes.
they were good at again?
Shot a
18.
gun.
That's a
At
hit.
the moment, we don't know.
Shot's going wide.
1.
1.
It's unbelievable.
We're gonna be here until
Droid attacked him in history. In the
thank
history
everyone
of
for
Space
watching, and
Force.
see you never again with this campaign.
We'll be here next week
We
with the
finish Wednesday
same.
next week.
Okay.
To be continued.
So it hits it to the chest here, right kind of between the shoulder and the neck. But it's so much in the battle rage right now, even though it's feeling really, it's kind of wobbling a little bit, swaying. You see blood pouring from different wounds, but it seems like it didn't really register as hit because it's just doing so bad. And that is hit. Your EAC was 14.
Yes.
No, actually, it's not. So it hits the pillar again and it ricochets away from that. And then this one is getting a little bit annoyed with you, Sephiroth.
Oh, thank God.
Really?
So now it's trying to do the rifle thing again. This time it tries to kind of poke you at the front of the rifles, right
Can
to
you
the
tell that
stomach.
the game does not want to kill him?
13.
And it just misses. You just dance away. Just at the final moment, you pull in your stomach and move it aside a little bit, and the nozzle of the gun passes you. You feel the air, but it doesn't give you any harm. Right. Okay. Next one is Sephiroth. Your turn.
I aim at him and I shoot.
Standing there, boom, boom, dance away.
Boom and dance, baby. Boom and dance.
Let's dance with a twist.
16.
16. All right, that's a hit.
5.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Now.
Oh, thank
3 down,
God.
1 to go.
Down.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Okay. And then we have one left, and that will be. Do you want to do any moving before you're?
I run towards that guy screaming.
This one. Okay. Are we going
No,
from
I don't
this
scream.
side?
I scream in his mind.
Yeah.
With my
Okay.
telepathy, I tell him, run or you're dead too.
All right. Are you going that side or this side?
Yes.
This side.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this is kind of an intimidating thing, so. So you're screaming at him, running towards him, and he's standing there, kind of wobbling now. As I said, he's just bleeding all over, dazed, and he sees you screaming at him, running towards him, and then he just screams right back. He's like, "Ah!" And yes, then it is Carnage. Your turn.
Right. Question. I know there's a bag on the floor really close by. I could just literally reach down and grab it. Is that my action, or can I just do that?
I would say that's an action because it's kind of tangled in this mass of limbs and flesh.
Right. Okay. Let me. Oh no, because there's a pipe in between.
So yeah, now he has quite a lot of cover. You can move this way, or yeah, here he has the cover, so you can move this way a little bit.
Well, we're just gonna have to hope that the bag is still gonna be there then, because.
He's dead.
Yeah.
so-
Okay. So let's get quite close to him, but to the
Do you
side.
want to
so
kind of stay close to the bag anyways?
Yeah.
Okay, so here he doesn't
Yeah.
have any cover anymore.
Cool.
Okay,
Cannon again. 19.
that's
Yeah.
a hit.
There we go.
That is a hit.
4.
Okay. And you shoot him. How do you want to do it?
Oh yes.
He's down. How do you want to kill?
Well, I've just had the cannon
Yeah.
in my hands all night, and I just aim it at him, and I just go full blast.
Full blast. Which body part are you aiming for?
Let's go stomach area. Let's
Stomach.
blow the whole stomach out, shall we?
Okay. So the big, massive bullet flies almost in slow motion. Your sensors pick up its
Talking watermelon-sized big hole here.
trajectory perfectly, and you see it just plunge into his stomach, and indeed, it just explodes in blood and guts.
Nice.
And it just kind of drops into the
Bye-bye.
ground. Right, and you stop its battle roar at Sephora in mid-breath. It's like goes, "Ah!" And it just drops. Okay, so everyone's down. And let me put some buddies back into the floor. So.
Where's the China box now? He's dropped, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's literally kind of just next to the pillar because that's where I got hit in the shoulder. And then the bag is just kind of next to it on the other side.
So here's the bag. Where?
Yeah.
What did we do with Beat? I forgot. Is he still on your shoulder?
No, I dropped him. I
him.
dropped him literally by that pillar on the other side. Like that side.
Yeah. Okay. Here.
That's where I dropped him.
All right. So I'll take one of these guys and put Beat here. All right.
Someone shot at my shoulder.
So what do you want to do?
I
gonna
run
go-
up to Elara.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. What do you want to do there?
Do I recognize the man? Or-
It's one of the Elara's kind of entourage servants. Looks like you're not quite sure, but looks like one of the people that hijacked you, kidnapped.
Are they gagged, muffled?
Yeah,
I remove the gag from Elara.
from Elara. Okay, so you remove that. She is just looking at you, and says, "Why can't you just die?"
Oh, you bitch!
You set me up.
I had to.
You did not have to.
Yes, I did. You know
There-
nothing.
I know what I know. I gave you my trust, and I respect you. I wish the same of you back.
And she kind of, in a frustrated manner, kind of sighs and, "Get me out of these."
Why would I do that?
You and I, we had a connection.
There is nothing more. You are like a wind that passed through the meadows, and now it's gone.
I
You were gentle for some time.
know what is going on here.
Then speak.
So, as you say that, what do the rest of you do?
I'm grabbing the bag real quickly.
Okay.
And how big of it? It's not a massive bag, is it?
No, it's a shoulder bag.
It's a shoulder bag.
And it's there's nothing really much in it apart from this metal object there. in the
I'm
bottom.
taking the metal object and I am taking it and putting it sort of on the lining of my, like, so no one else can see it, like on the inside of
Great.
my
What
trousers.
what do the rest of you do? What do you do? Slayer?
I scan if I can see any more exits.
Okay, might make a perception check.
13.
All right. You start hearing this strange.
Sorry, 15.
Yeah, you start hearing this kind of strange sound, this kind of like this sort of a metallic object.
Like a chain?
Is coming. Yeah, it sounds like a chain. Thank you. I was really going for chain there. That's great. And you hear it sort of from this direction, and then you start hearing sounds of metal doors opening. Vex, what do you do?
I've come closer to the tied up prisoners, and I've got my laser pistol still in my hand, and I'm just covering them to make sure nothing untoward happens.
Yeah. So you're somewhere here now. All right. So you took the bag, you're talking, and you are there. All right.
Covering.
I know things. You need me.
Speak now or die.
No, you release me. Then I speak.
You do not understand. You have underestimated me this whole
No, you
time.
do not understand.
As
Let
you
me
wish.
help you.
This is what you have said before, and I know now that you are not honest.
I had no choice.
Then speak, because you have a choice to speak now. And then we will see what my choice will be.
I know this is hard to understand, but can't say all of it, but some of it was real. I'm trying to be honest here.
Speak more.
I'm not who you think I am. All this, and she's kind of pointing at how she's dressed, and she's even pointing her servant or the entourage. This is not me. Just get me out of here. And as she says this, you start hearing this kind of boom, boom,
Oh, for
boom
crying.
sound.
Incoming!
And this massive robot starts coming from this direction, lands here,
No.
and right beside there is this kind of smaller, older female figure that
Grandmother.
is getting closer to you, and she's
Not wearing a white lab coat, is she?
clearly is giving commands for the bot to attack. What do you want to do?
Crew, take cover!
I'm very close to them, actually.
The
didn't know
exit
you had a
is
sister.
here.
Well,
You
We're
don't
not
know
great
what's in
friends.
here, but you came from this direction. So at the moment, we have Slayer. What did you do? You were scanning the environment.
Yes.
Yep. So as far as you can see, it's only them. But this bot is terrifyingly big and very, very well armed.
it's bigger than me.
I've still got my laser pistol in my hand, and
Oh,
I say to the massive droid, take one step closer, and Granny dies.
So it looks at you and takes one step closer.
There is not always a need for violence. Let us calm down for a while and speak. I say as loud as a Lashuntan can.
And then the woman holds her hand, and then the bot takes more of a standby stance. The gun is ready, pointing at Carnage. And then she's just waiting.
I take a step to the left, so I become more visible.
Why is it pointing at me?
I put the gag back in the mouth of Elara. And then I start walking up to the old lady.
Okay.
Time for diplomacy.
So yes, so I'll just move a little bit here. We'll see where this leads. If we need this beautiful scenery, let's just use the force.
I'm covering you, Sephiroth.
Okay. All right.
Carnage, Slayer, you all right?
I have a gun
Absolutely
pointing at
fine.
me, but that's fine.
Are you hurt?
No,
Damage? Collateral damage check?
Tired.
So
a little bit damaged.
you see this older woman. She has her hair tied with this ribbon and a big ponytail going down her back. She's wearing this sackcloth-colored gown, very, very basic. It has very, very baggy sleeves and a big bell-like bottom. And she's wearing this vest that looks quite dark and black. You don't see any lights on it, but it still looks very strangely electronic. You get from this distance, there seems to be these kind of circuit board-like patterns, and then she has these strange painting markings on her face. And she's still holding her hand up and staying there.
Is there any
silent.
dragon symbol on the clothes?
No,
Is she human or android?
human,
Human.
as far as you can tell.
What is your business here?
I own this place.
Oh.
What is your business here?
I look for answers. And we were attacked on sight.
You look for answers with your guns.
We
Shall I
simply
give you
answered
answers
fire
with mine?
with fire.
Very well. And she starts lowering her hand.
What is it you want?
And she holds her hand. This is my place. You are the intruders. What is it that you want?
I want to find Zack and Ferris Killer.
I do not know what you are talking about.
I don't think that's right, lady.
Yeah, make an insight. Let's see. There is a sense motive check. Do that.
Yeah. 7.
Okay, she seems to be telling the truth.
Can I roll it or not?
You can roll
necessary?
it as well.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Good.
There is this slight confusion in her face. You see this slight twitch on her face that from humans, in your experience, signifies that she recognized something about what you talked about, but isn't fully blatantly lying. She's mainly just kind of buying time to trying to figure it out.
One of yours did a job recently. A politically delicate job.
These are not mine. They guard. But mine are better than these.
So, would it be correct to say that you do not care for the lives which has been taken?
You could say so.
How about Elara over here? She's worth millions and millions of pins.
I care not of pins. My needs and desires are for higher things.
Maybe we have a common enemy.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
I am happy to compensate you for all of the dead guards in here.
I care not of them. There's always more.
What do you need in order to make us leave here in peace?
She's thinking. Why did you come here?
In search for answers.
About what?
About a dead Lashuntan called Ferris O'Nien.
I see.
And a missing fighter. Pilot. Zack. Female. Raven black hair. Cropped short. Wounded. Blue dragons were involved. I care deeply about this comrade and colleague and true friend of mine, Zack. If you can give us any indication, it was the Blue Dragon mob that were involved somehow in the assault. We chased them through the market of the Ramble and were led here. And what are you guarding?
Why are you asking?
Got to be a reason these people are shooting at us. If you had nothing to hide, they'd have nothing to shoot for.
The Ramble is a dangerous place.
Yeah, but you own this theatre.
I do.
Commander, take a breath. Does the name Mr. Basst say you anything?
I've heard of him.
Basst.
I am not sure if you are aware that there is a big political conflict being at stake right now.
Politics influence all of us. Yet, my cause is higher than politics.
Whatever your cause be, is not a problem to us.
Very well. You may leave.
One last question, my lady. These blue dragons, who do they really report to?
They're street thugs, ruffians, guns for hire. They report to the highest bidder. Seems like my bid at least was of equal measure as someone
Thank you for the
else's.
answer. I believe we
Leave
still
us.
keep him, Mr. Hurricane, don't we?
Do we need him?
Elara that you have here, what do you need her for?
Elara, who hasn't heard of Elara? I do not have her here.
Can I speak to her freely, alone?
You may, but do leave. My patience is running thin, and I have better things to attend to than matters of mere mortals.
I
Should we
searched
take
my
her with
data
us?
bank quickly and try to see if I can find anything that I can if I remember or can see any of those signs she's wearing. You said she's got different kind of patterns in her face and stuff. If there's any symbols that bring something to my conscience. And I even use the main frame if it's possible.
You do a quick scan, do a computer check.
19.
19. You find similar
16.
patterns. You see images of members of a cult called the Demons.
Okay. And then I turn around and start moving backwards. I think we should go, Commander.
Are you going to leave the girlfriend here? Zephyro?
This is not a friend. But we are bringing her, yes.
Okay, what do you do with Beat?
Leave him. No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need him anymore.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
His eye? Maybe? One of the eyes?
What are you going to do with the eye? You're going to eat it?
I need one eye.
Snack.
Eyeball soup?
Pop it up in a scanner somewhere.
Okay.
I suggest we leave Elara
I-
tied up.
I walk up to Elara and see what her condition is. And her guard as well. What do they look like?
The guard is looking at you rather angry, but still constrained, kind of struggling against his bounds. Just for show, he doesn't expect to get rid of them, but just to show you spite. Elara is just staring at you. You can't really read what she's thinking.
So I want to release them as much as possible, but still keep them,
Strange.
yeah,
Okay.
as much restrained as possible.
Okay, so you release their feet and you held them up. You keep the gag on and the hands are tied. And you hear the woman saying, "Leave now."
I'm moving.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
moving
We're
towards.
leaving.
Keep going.
I'm moving
Yeah.
and I'm pushing them before me.
We're leaving.
Okay, so
no,
you're going
what
down the
is
stairs. You see the last thing you see when you look back. You still see the older woman and the big bot there on that pedestal, looking at your direction, making sure that you go. You're having this metal, it's like a drill-like thing that still has blood stains on it, on your person. You walk down the stairs, and is there anything you do before you leave this place?
Yes. As we walk down, I start communicating with Elara again, telepathically.
Okay.
Speak to me now.
Not yet. It's not safe.
Are you connected to this lady?
No.
Okay.
And then you hear this kind of sound reverberating from, it seems like the building itself. And you sense you might be kind of imagining it, but all of the machinery seems to have glown just a moment.
She's involved with the...
And you hear this kind of whisper saying, the ghost in the machine is here.
Run. Run.
And then you start walking towards the exit.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
A little scared, a little
Get out.
spooked, a little worried, and hurt and injured.
Yeah.
All three of
We
you.
have to find a place to stay.
Yeah.
So
To
we
stay.
can rest
You are
and
starting
eat
to
too.
feel very tired. It's been a
Yeah.
long day.
Yeah,
And
you
this is
need to
where we
rest.
finish our adventure
Yeah.
today.
Oh, okay.
Dun dun dun.
Yes,
To
yes.
be
yes.
continued.
Okay. We'll continue another 3 hours.
Yeah, you three need to heal, my crew.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So many questions, no answers.
Exactly.
And I think very interesting that my Slayer identified cult markings on the old woman's face. Obviously, you communicate this to us. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So we have two old women that are significant somehow in this plot. We have one semi-hostile ex-slave partner hostage, Elara, rich influencer, and we have 3 wounded out of a crew of 4. We have no base to go to. We need a refuge, a place of rest somehow. And we can't trust anyone.
And Ingrid is lost in traffic or something. I haven't heard for 2 episodes now.
Yeah, lost
Yeah.
in translation.
Yep.
Yeah. Not a lot of time has passed really in the real world.
No, but lots things happen still.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So you had that high-speed chase from Zach's apartment to the Ramble. You did some shopping though.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we did. That
Yeah, I
was
like
nice.
that.
And we
Shopping.
shop for
Yeah.
human clothes.
Yeah.
Retail
Drop,
therapy.
drop.
Yes.
Yes, retail therapy
And
always good.
then you tracked the perpetrators into the Dream Theater. So it's only a few hours that have passed. So yep, we'll see what's happening in the outside world when you enter or exit the Dream Theater next week. Yeah. Bye.